Coach Bose. First of all, it's been a while since
I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it's for a one-time use or event. That's why they offer tools and equipment rentals.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Looking for a trusted partner in your financial journey? At Redden, Kane & Associates, we're more than just CPAs. We're a world-class accounting firm dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients. From tax management and accounting to estate planning and retirement strategies, our experts provide personalized solutions that help you thrive. Our lasting relationships are based on trust and open communication. Let's make your goals become reality. Take the first step towards financial confidence. Visit rivertoncpa.com.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine Athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Introducing Wyo Glass, your local glass experts. From windows to showers, we got you covered. We're proud to be a part of the Lander community and a local sports sponsor. We're dedicated to serving all of Fremont County, so you can trust us with your residential and commercial windows and doors, auto glass, shower doors, and garage doors. For quality service and local support, choose Wyo Glass. Visit us at wyoglassoflander.com or on Main Street in Lander today.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach program. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
To Bailey Tire Pros, your local tire and auto repair specialists in Riverton and Lander. Say no to endless online tire listings and experience the convenience of local service. With unbeatable prices and top quality tires, we're here to change the game. Quality service and expert staff ensure you always get the right fit for your car. Choose local. Choose Bailey Tire Pros, where your satisfaction hits the road.
It's time for Riverton Lady Wolverine basketball. To get us ready for tip-off, let's go courtside with the voice of the Lady Wolverines, Jerrad Anderson.
And a very good Thursday afternoon to you. Welcome to basketball season. Gonna go up or down, Jason? Up? Okay. How's that? Okay. All right, we welcome you here to the Wyo Sports Ranch, Casper, Wyoming. I'm Jerrad Anderson, joined alongside Jason Peterson, our camera operator, as we are set for a brand new basketball season. Riverton taking on the Laramie Plainsmen here in a doubleheader today to open up the Casper Classic tournament, a tournament that Riverton has never participated in before. In fact, this Casper Classic is relatively new. It went opposite Riverton's Stranagan Invitational last season. Riverton began losing a few teams to this Casper Invitational, and then ultimately everybody just decided to join forces with the Casper Classic. I know there's some talk that the Stranigan may return next year, which would be great for Riverton, but in the meantime, we're thrilled to be able to bring these to you in a new location. I've never done a game. I've never been inside the Wyo Sports Ranch, so we welcome you in here. You can watch games along with us on the County 10 YouTube channel. Kind of an interesting setup. Will be a little bit of an awkward camera angle, I think, here with not a lot of elevation available to us, and this a building really that was constructed to host youth tournaments and a lot of different things going on. It's got 6 courts all slammed together. There's an indoor turf field where they play indoor soccer, and a really cool lobby complex. It's a very neat building. It's just not necessarily set up quite the best for varsity basketball yet, but this is the first time they're hosting varsity basketball, so I'm sure things will run a little bit smoother here as this tournament continues on. We'll be at the Ford Wyoming Center for games here at the Casper Classic as well, so that'll be quite the juxtaposition from this venue we're in right now, and the 9,000-seat arena will begin tomorrow afternoon. All right, it is the Porter's Tailgate Show. Thanks to Porter's Supply Company in Riverton making this possible. They're at the corner of North Federal and Sunset Boulevard. Porter's Supply Company, your home for stoves, spas, pellets, and much more. Was able to catch up with the third-year now head coach of the Riverton girls basketball program, Mike Bosner, just a moment ago. And coming up in 60 seconds, you'll hear from him too. This is Lady Wolverine basketball as we count you down to tip-off to open up the season on 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County one project at a time.
Discover personalized banking at Central Bank & Trust. We offer personal and business banking tailored to your needs. Enjoy the convenience of our online banking platform, whether managing accounts, applying for mortgages, or going paperless. With branches across Fremont County, we provide drive-through and lobby services. Experience simpler applications for mortgages and loans, all from your computer or mobile device. Connect with us at centralbanktrust.com.
Proud to support the Wolverines and Lady Wolverines. We are County10.com.
Welcome you back inside the Wyo Sports Ranch, just a few minutes away from the lid lifter to the 25-26 basketball season. Riverton girls and the Laramie ladies lacing it up here. These two teams met up twice last season. Laramie won both games. They played in the early season 2 times. They played once at the Flaming Gorge Classic. Then not long after that, they'd meet up in Laramie, part of the Cheyenne tournament, but the Plainsmen would host that on their home floor as they split the venues there in that Cheyenne January tournament. Just a few moments ago, was able to catch up with the head coach of the Lady Wolverines in his 3rd season now, Mike Bosner. Back on the Porter's Tailgate Show, Coach Bose. First of all, it's been a while since I've been able to talk to you. How's your last few months been?
It's been good. I'm excited. This is going to be a fun year.
You have had an opportunity to practice officially for a few practices now, and I'm sure you've worked with these girls a little bit over the summer. How have they grown from the last time we were able to see them?
I think you're going to be very surprised. 3 years of coaching here, and I look back and we had about 4 or 5 practices that were probably the best practices I've had since I've been here. I mean, I got girls that are shooting the basketball now. They're running the floor. They're playing the kind of style of basketball that I like to play, right? And gosh darn it, I'm not gonna get too excited too early, right? Because it's early in the year and things can happen. But we have a team right now that could be pretty darn good.
You've got expectations coming into this season, it feels like. With all due respect, not as many wins as you'd wanted the first couple of seasons here for you, but a lot of returners on this team. You didn't have a single senior graduating last season.
Exactly right. And I'll tell you, my summers and the amount of hours, the hundreds of hours that I've put into them individually is finally starting to show. I mean, there's so many things. And people who understand the game, they see it, right? Because their footwork is good. The way they pass the ball is good. The way they shoot the ball is good. The way they run the floor. They understand the offense now. They understand, and they're learning to read defenses so that, when we run the Princeton offense, they know how to run it and when to cut and when to slip. So this is our time to shine.
You get Tatum Tyra back, I assume. We didn't see much of her last season. That's got to be a welcome return.
Yeah, and you know what? She had a really good practice last night. We've had a few conversations, and I know, recovering from a knee injury like that, kind of gets in your head a little bit. But she understands that leg is probably as strong as it's ever been, and you're going to see. We're going to get after it.
Any newcomers we should be aware of at the varsity level? I know you're always working with the younger kids too, but anybody new on this varsity roster?
Well, Vosika, she's just a sophomore, right? Mm-hmm. She played for us last year. I kind of threw her to the wolves. I thought that she did one heck of a job, right? I mean, there was a lot of pressure put on her, but I'll tell you, she's playing basketball probably as good as she's ever played. I've never seen a girl that's got a 33-inch vertical. I mean, you're going to see today, she jumps out of the gym. I mean, she does things on the defensive end. And there's times Jess and I look at each other in practice and we're like, holy cow, right? Because usually guys jump like that. And so she's playing wonderful around the basket. Her and I have spent hours on post moves just because she plays, 6'6", 6'7". I mean, I'm not joking. This girl flat can jump, and the way she finishes around the rim and as good as she defends and rebounds, I mean, she's doing a great job. So to say that's it, no, because, Lexi's come along. She's shooting the heck out of the ball from outside. I chose to pull her out of the paint and put her on the outside and let Gordon and Vosika and Tatum, play inside. Defensively, you're going to see us do some things that college teams have been doing. Like I said to people from day one, I don't know how to coach a high school team. I teach a college team, right? And so defensively, some of the things that we've changed is going to be fun to watch. And we're going to transition like nobody's seen before. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
All right, Coach, looking forward to it. Appreciate it as always.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Mike Bosner joining us here on the Porter's Tailgate Show. Quicker Porter's Tailgate Show than I anticipated. Thanks to Coach Bose for joining us, and we'll have a lot more opportunity to dive in with him on the offseason and the expectations for this team here as the Casper Classic continues, but we're about ready for tip-off. Laramie and Riverton set to go at it. Now, there is a little bit of drama to report, so to speak, a coaching change suddenly affecting Laramie High School. Terrence Reese was expected to be here by a lot of the Laramie crowd. Had a chance to chat with the broadcaster from Laramie, and they expected Coach Reese to be here in his 5th season, but he is not, and it was reported via Twitter. I'll get my sources right here. I know Jeremiah Johnke in Cheyenne reported this, as well as Adam Engel from Cheyenne, that Colleen Summers taking over the program. Colleen, in her 1st season, she is the mother of Neil Summers, former Laramie great and current Wyoming Cowboys. So we'll tell you a little bit more about that. Don't have a lot of details yet. Tip won by Riverton. Alexi Taylor there for 3 to start the game. Taylor right off the bat shooting 100%, and Riverton starts this contest up 3-0. Only 1 second officially has elapsed on the clock. There may have been a slight delay there, but with 7:59, it's Riverton 3, Laramie 0, and it's Wolverine basketball as they force a quick turnover. Vosika Holds at the top, hands off to Leesburg. Taylin's first shot of the season, nearly banked from the top. That'll stay out, no good. Rebound tracked down by Riley Lake. Lake will dish off to Sammy Matthews, and here comes Laramie's leading returner. In the corner, 3-ball is launched and hit. Josie Mathill lets it fly, and it's a 3-point game for both teams, tied up 3 apiece. Quickly went from Porter's tailgate show to we're playing basketball here as Adalia Summers there to snatch it away for the Laramie ladies, and she will travel with it. Three apiece. Fremont Chevrolet providing our scoreboard updates. If you're watching along on the County 10 YouTube channel, you can see their logo down below. Thanks to Fremont Chevrolet for supporting Riverton girls in basketball here. They'll be with us all season long. Tatum Tyra, right side block. Leaves the shot short, no good. So good to see her back on the floor. Here's Mathill with a steal in backcourt. She'll go up hard. Can't get it to drop, but she draws contact and will shoot the first free throws of the season. First foul of the game's on Josie Mathill. Mentioned that Tyra played in just a few games for Riverton. Played the Stranigan Invitational. And on the final Saturday of that event, Mathill's first free throw front rim, no good. She'll get one more on that Saturday. She goes down with a knee injury and was out the rest of the season. Had to undergo surgery. Does have a large brace on her right knee, but has spent a lot of time in the offseason working on it. Second free throw is good for Timbry. Only player as Laramie's going to miss a free throw here, a layup here in transition, I should say. And it's rebounded out by the Lady Wolverines. Pass to nobody. Finds Sammy Matthews eventually from Laramie, and up ahead. Layup attempt is no good. Ragged play of pace here. Looks like game number 1 of the season. Vosika, jump stop in the paint, can't get it to go. Tyra rebound, goes back up strong, and she is fouled. 4-3 Riverton with 6:18 remaining first quarter. Tyra's first of 2, rattles in and out, stays out. Just after 3 o'clock, by the way, KTUG, Hudson, Lander, Riverton, Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson joining you from the Wyo Sports Ranch in Casper. New facility. This the first day of varsity basketball here. Second free throw also no good. Rebound tracked down by Mathill. Josie dish it to the corner to Matthews. Her long 2 is no good. Kept alive by the Plainsmen, though, and now dished out to Ruggles. Right side outside. Pass to the interior, and Riley Lake is held and fouled. Foul whistled on Tatum Tyra. Riverton's first personal on anybody here. Nearly 2 minutes into the contest. 3-ball corner, no good. And that's Timbry Mathill on the rebound, but she's quickly held up by Josie Mathill. And the arrow says Wolverine ball. Riverton won the tip, so that should be Laramie basketball. And now they'll get it. Coach Summers all over that. Inbound quickly to Josie Mathill. Mid-range 2 from 10 is no good. Dish it back out up top. Loose ball in the paint is grabbed by Leesburg, and she'll force the arrow. This time it'll say Wolverine ball. Glad to be back to basketball after just over 8 months or so off. No hoops. Knocked out of bounds, stays Riverton ball. Both Wolverine teams hoping for better outcomes this season. Not the amount of wins either boys or girls wanted last year. They had some fun moments, just want more wins. Both teams unable to qualify for the state tournament. Tyra's going to launch a three. Was left alone. She'll try it. Can't get it to go, though. Long rebound. Skims off to Josie Mathill, and here comes the Laramie offense. Man-to-man defense both ways. We settle into the game here. Mathill, left-hand dribble, stops at the elbow. Now dishes it out up top to Matthews. Sammy penetrates and kicks back to Ruggles. She tries a three. No good. Hard off to the left side. And Timbri Mathill's there for the long Riverton rebound. Outlet, Leesburg now in the right corner. They go out of bounds is Lexi Taylor. Taylor, the soccer kick backwards to the referee. A lot of soccer players on this Lady Wolverine team. Slow walk up the floor from Sammy Matthews. Again, she's Laramie's returner that scored the most points. Can't get it to go. Carson Milam was their leading scorer last year, but she graduated. Shot no good. Rebound collected by Mathill. Timbri stop at the left elbow. Now give it up to Tyra way up top. Now to Leesburg. Long three. In and out. No good. Tipped out of there. Gathered in by Riley Lake. Well, we hit threes to open the game on both sides, and now both teams cooling off a little bit. 4:17 to go, first quarter. Right side elbow shot is good. Stacy Ruggles with the first two of the contest, and Laramie's got their first lead, 5-4 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard midway through the first quarter. First game of the season. These teams have had almost 3 weeks of unofficial practice now. Fadeaway two. Taylor, that's no good. Left it short from the right side. Riley Lake's there, but it's quickly stolen away in backcourt by Mathill. Timbri bumped and fouled. Aspen Gordon's going to check in for the first time, but Coach Bosner wants a timeout before she gets her first moment of playing time. I've got a roster issue from Laramie that I'm going to try to figure out here on the fly quickly. Roster issues, a common occurrence in high school basketball, especially these early tournaments. A Laramie player into the game that I'm unable to identify here so far. And I don't have her on either of my rosters, so for now at least, number 3 will be a mystery player out there for this Laramie squad. If you happen to be watching on the YouTube feed and are familiar with these Laramie ladies, know who number 3 is, and want to drop it into the comment box, I would be forever grateful. Lexi Taylor inbound is kicked away by Stacy Ruggles. Stays Riverton basketball. Lexi's going to step onto the playing surface now, and Taylor and Leesburg will trigger it in under into the right of the Riverton hoop on a lob up top to Taylor. Lexi stands at the top of the key, surveys the floor, left side, outside now. Underneath, right block, Aspen Gordon with her first touch, trying to put a move on down low, can't get it to go. And a held ball. I thought there was a whistle on Gordon's shot, but I think it was the next playing surface. Again, there are 6 courts, all with activity of some kind going on. There's a few with games and a few others with kids warming up. There's one that's been made into a makeshift locker room, too. Held ball is Laramie's. 3:33 to go, first quarter, just getting underway here from the Casper Classic. Wyo Sports Ranch is the scene. I'm Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson, our camera operator. It's Laramie's Ladies 5, Riverton 4. Doubleheader of basketball for you here on 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel if you want to watch along with us. 3 in the corner, no good, missed everything. Stacy Ruggles, fight for it along the rebound, going to come back out to Ruggles now. She'll reload to McKinney. McKinney tries a 3, that's no good. Michaela's first try is off to the right side, and Riverton had the rebound momentarily, then throws it away in backcourt. Right back to Laramie in their front court. Again, coaching change here at Laramie High School today, with the news coming down today that Terrence Reese is out after 5 seasons and Colleen Summers gets the nod. Right side, Matthews. Feed the paint. Underneath, turnaround 2 is going to be missed by Riley Lake. Good rebound, Lexi Taylor, and she's fouled on the block out. That's Michaela McKinney, who pushes her in the back. Second, no, that's her first, I beg your pardon. 4th team foul, and the first on McKinney. Taryn Weber on for Riverton. First varsity moments for Taryn here, a sophomore for Riverton High. She'll set a screen right away so Leesburg can get free. Leesburg, mid-range 2, no good, too strong. Tried to use the window, just kept rolling. Rebound tipped around, though. Good fight by Tyra, who pokes it to Gordon and keeps it alive for Riverton. Leesburg had to go to the floor to scoop it up near midcourt, but does. Now she's tied up. A foul or a jump ball, or the official's going to come over and call a foul. And that's going to be the 5th team foul, so free throws coming up here for Leesburg. That was Riley Lake who picked up the personal. Tay's first free throw is a swish. Leesburg's first points of the season tie us up at 5. Second free throw is also nothing but net. Leesburg has been the leading scorer for Riverton. Well, she was last season one of the leading scorers her sophomore year. Offensive foul in there to take a charge. Taryn Weber gets knocked over, and the player control foul going to send it back to the Lady Wolverines. Matthews with an elbow. As she tried to drive right past her, Weber wasn't going to have any part of it. Stood her ground, draws the charge, and it's Riverton ball up by a point here. First quarter action. Stephanie, thank you so much for the clarification there. Number 3, Claire Ahrens, who's been out there for a while. 3 missed at the top. That no good for Riverton, and rebound tracked down by McKinney, but stolen away by Leesburg. Leesburg left-hand dribble, has the ball stripped out of her hands by Matthews. Doesn't help that it's game number 1 of the season, so I'm not familiar exactly with players yet, but also I am screened a lot here from this very low vantage point behind the Laramie bench, so apologies for the play-by-play hesitancy. Leesburg gave it up to Tyra. Tyra turnaround 2 in the paint is blocked, no good. Here comes Laramie on the run with it. Spot up 3 is no good. In and out Stacy Ruggles, kept alive momentarily along the baseline, and actually drawing a foul is Ava Kruger. Kruger held down there. Nice effort along the baseline for Laramie's Kruger. And McKinney will trigger it in, gets it right back off the inbound. She tries a 3 right corner and drains it. Her first points, Laramie has the lead back on their second triple of the game. It's 8-6. Plainsman on top with 1:10 remaining first quarter. Weber, good look for Mathill. Reverse layup attempt is no good. Gordon put it back up in the lane. That's no good. Fight for it along the baseline. Kept alive by Gordon, and she's fouled. Boy, that looked like it was going to go out of bounds a handful of times, but just barely kept bouncing along the baseline where it was safe inbounds. And Aspen Gordon alertly picked it up, shot it a second time, couldn't get it to go, but goes up strong and draws the contact, and Gordon gets her first free throws of the year. First one is good for Aspen Gordon. Riverton 4 of 5 shooting free throws here in this first quarter. And now 4 of 6. That second one bounces off to the right side. Good rebound down low. Had to fight hard for it. Stacy Ruggles. Riverton trailing by a point. Under a minute to go first quarter. On the dribble left side, Matthews. She'll zing it out to Kruger. Another 3 for this Laramie offense. Their third 3 of the game. Ava's first points gives Laramie their largest lead now at 11-7. Baseline dribble drive. Lexi Taylor couldn't find anybody, stolen away by Laramie, and then deflected out of bounds off of a Wolverine paw. Stays Laramie basketball underneath their own hoop now as Vosika and Leesburg set to check back in for the Riverton offense. McKinney going to trigger it in here under the Laramie basket. Under into the left. Sends it to the right side. Knocked out of bounds by Lexi, and it's Laramie basketball from the other side. 27 seconds remaining here, first quarter. Inbound comes to Matthews. Matthews behind the arc. Crossover dribble. Now behind the back dribble. Puts a move on Mathill and drains it from about 10 feet out. Sammy Matthews, really pretty shot created there off a nice series of dribbling. Under 10 seconds. Slapped away from Lexi. Taylor gathers it back in, now lobs it to a defender. Stacy Ruggles there to take it away. 2 seconds, half-court shot, no good off the top of the backboard. And after one on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard, it's Laramie 13, Riverton 7. Come on back with us for more Lady Wolverines basketball on your home for RHS Sports, 105.1 Jack FM, and streaming video at county10.com.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Sidelines to the spotlight. From the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Watch the Wolverines on the County 10 YouTube page.
Welcome me back inside the Wyo Sports Ranch here in Casper. Jerrad Anderson here. Jason Peterson running the camera for you as we welcome you to basketball season. One quarter in the books. Laramie leads Riverton 13-7. Laramie ladies hitting 3 3-pointers there in the first 8 minutes. Wolverine basketball here to begin quarter number 2. Taylor Leesburg, Timbri Mathill, Lexi Taylor, Tatum Tyra, and Carson Vosika on the floor for RHS. Tyra, left side block, is held. Got it on the entry pass, double teamed, and was immediately fouled. That's the second foul on Sammy Matthews. And 9 seconds into the quarter, Laramie's already got one team foul. Bounce pass comes to Leesburg. 2, fade away, no good. Missed everything. Rebound tracked down by Matthews. Matthews in transition, lobs it ahead to Ruggles. Ruggles calmly off the glass, gets it to drop. Stacy's got 4. Leesburg jogs it across the timeline, sends it to the right corner to Mathill. Now underneath Vosika, turnaround 2. That's no good. Left that shot short, and it's rebounded by Matthews. Matthews, baseball pass, intercepted by Leesburg. Taylin, one-on-one, cannot hit the layup. Vosika, the follow up and in, and that breaks a brief Riverton scoring drought. Carson, now a sophomore, was so good as a freshman. It's hard to believe she's only a sophomore. Her first points of the season, knocked out of bounds off of Riverton. Stays Laramie basketball with Josie Mathill checking back in for Laramie. I was going to ask, and feel free to weigh in on the YouTube chat if you know, I was going to ask if Josie is related to Timbri and Kimber Mathill from Riverton. I know there's a Mathill from Rawlins on the football team they're related to. Riley Lake, good post move. Well done with the pivot. Use the window, get it to go. Laramie 17, Riverton 9. We've played 1:10 here in the second quarter. Lexi Taylor's got it right side outside. Now she'll take it on the dribble. Double team, push up a shot. Can't get it to go from the corner for 2. And Riverton one and done again. McKinney, good pass, but missing the shot. Riley Lake never really got balanced. Soared in, couldn't get it to go. And Riverton got the rebound, but then immediately traveled as Taylor hit the floor. Aspen Gordon going to come in, and Lexi will check out. Lexi with an outstanding volleyball career wrapping up this season at Riverton High School. She will play at the next level. Two off a screen is missed by Kruger, front rimmed it, and Tatum's there for the Riverton rebound outlet to Leesburg. In the corner they go to Mathill. Mathill, left-hand dribble, baseline drive. She's grabbed and fouled. Good job by Timbry that time to not hesitate and go strong with the left hand right down the baseline. Made a quick decision and draws the foul. Second team foul. See Adalia Summers checking in. Next dead ball. Here's Tyra. 2 in the paint. That's no good. Front rimmed. Big pile up here in the paint. They're going to let them play through it. It just kind of kept batting around. Coach wanted a jump ball, then the official turned around and smiled and shook his head like, yeah, that probably should have been. It's knocked out of bounds to Riverton. The ball just kept rolling around. It's kind of like in hockey when the goalie can't quite cover it and you're not sure if there's going to be a whistle or not. Inbound was stolen, but on the baseline is Summers. So good job by Summers, but her foot right there out of bounds. So Riverton will get it back. Aspen Gordon sends the signal in. Riverton use a couple of screens. Gordon still looking. Now send it out to Leesburg for 3. No good. Looked online from here, but hits just short. Rebound knocked away by Mathill out of bounds, and it'll stay Laramie basketball right in front of the LHS bench. And these two teams met twice last season. Basically the same squad for the Riverton ladies, all but one returner, and Laramie had 2 of their top players graduate, but just about everybody else back. Laramie won both games. Muscled away by Gordon. Now long pass to Vosika for 2. That's good. Good job by Aspen Gordon to get that started, and Carson Vosika's got her 4th point. 17-11. Laramie on top of Riverton. 5:20 to go. Second quarter from the Wyo Sports Ranch. Shot missed in the paint. Knocked out of bounds off of Riverton, I believe. It looked like Riley Lake who put that shot up from the left side, and then there was a fight for it. Knocked out of bounds off of a Riverton player last. Stephanie, I should have just invited you to do the broadcast. Stephanie announcing that Josie Mathill, cousins with the 2 Riverton Mathills. So you get Mathill girls all over the place. Becky checking in on the YouTube chat says, go Big Red. And say hello to Sigurd watching in Denmark. I believe rooting for Laramie. 3 in the corner right out of the inbounds. Pass is good. There's the aforementioned Josie Mathill, her second 3-pointer of the game, and it's Laramie by 9. And Plainsmen are going to take this away and draw a quick Riverton foul. Aspen Gordon's second. 5:02 to go, second quarter. It's Laramie 20, Riverton 11, and the Laramie ladies have the basketball back. Kruger crosses the timeline, met there by Weber, who just checked back in. Mathill holds at the top. Now 3, but a whistle before the 3. 3-second violation. Stacey Ruggles had a nice shot where she drained a long 3, and it's all for naught, though, as there was a 3-second violation down low. Gonna have a lot of referee banter here from this vantage point. Riverton's gonna send a pass over the head of everybody that goes out of bounds. Back to the Plainsmen. Turnovers were a big problem for this Coach Bosner squad last year, and the first quarter was a lot more fundamentally sound. Rebound grabbed by Vosika on a missed three-pointer, and she is held. Finish that thought, though, as Riverton committing more turnovers here to start the second quarter, and a few unforced ones like that last pass. Just can't have those, especially with an opponent like Laramie. Talented team. They did not make state last season, but double-digit wins and beat Riverton twice. Vosika, turnaround 2 off glass. That's no good. Rolls off the front of the rim. Grabbed out of there by Ruggles. Stacy lose the handle. Out of bounds. Right back to RHS. Elin Thornton's going to come on for the first time this season. And Michaela McKinney will get the breather. If you're getting off of school or off of work, don't forget these games can be watched via the County 10 YouTube channel. Thanks to Jason Peterson doing some great camera work. Bodies all over the floor here. There's a mad scramble for the basketball. No fouls, no held ball, and it's out of bounds finally to Laramie. Just scrappy play all over the place, which I like, but hard to do play-by-play when it's just ricocheting and people are rolling all over the floor. Hook shot in the paint by Thornton, no good. Clangs off the backboard. Rebound to Tyra, then it's immediately thrown away. Right back to Kruger. Kruger up ahead, scooping shot is good by Mathil. Josie Mathil with her 5th points of the quarter, her 8th points of the game, and Coach Bowes wants a timeout. Laramie's got Riverton doubled up all of a sudden, 22-11 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. 3:36 to go, second quarter, and Laramie with a surge of energy there, and it's fun to watch their bench players in front of me very fired up, especially with those loose balls. The scrappiness is there. Some of the fundamentals still will come together as the season goes on. Looks like the first game of the year in some respects. Want to thank our good friends at Wyoming.com, making Riverton High School sports possible at County10.com. Check out their home and business internet, great phone service options, and you can read all about the services they offer on their websites, which is Wyoming.com. How convenient is that? Wyoming.com, a local company supporting Fremont County athletes, and we are thrilled to have Wyoming.com along with us to help you watch these games. Moderate pressure set up by the Laramie ladies this time. Leesburg will work it across the timeline with no problems. Left side outside to Tyra. Tyra's got a hand right in her face. Now she'll take it to the dribble. Stop, double teamed in the corner. Looking for some help. It comes via a bounce pass to Leesburg. Leesburg falling down. Gets it away to Weber. And now Mathil right side in the corner with it. And she's poked and fouled. Whistle on Thornton, her first foul, and that's the 4th team foul on the Laramie ladies here in the second quarter. It's an 11-point LHS advantage. 3:11 remaining second quarter. Tyra holds at the top of the key. Holds the basketball above her head, pulls it back down. Right side outside she goes to Leesburg. Put it on the floor 2 times. Square up to shoot, no good. Nearly wedged in the opposite side, the left side. Summers either bleeding or got poked in the eye, checking back with her coach. Misses a layup, no good. Leesburg there to clear it away for Riverton. We're up and down with no points both directions. Underneath to Weber, bounce pass, left side. Mathil may have gotten pushed in the back, couldn't get the shot to go. Fights for the rebound, gets it. Great bounce pass to Vosika, up and in. Good effort by Mathil the entire way, and Vosika there for another 2. Same spot she hit the last one, and it's back to a single-digit game. Meanwhile, coming off with a bloody nose is Adelia Summers. Saw her check up by her face, then show that she had something on her fingertips, and I couldn't tell if it was tears from a poke in the eye or blood from the nose, but it is a nose injury. She'll come over and get a tissue. Matthews loses it. Just tried to dribble drive, and Mathila was there with her step for step. She lost the handle, and it's Riverton basketball out of bounds. So Wolverines' opportunities here to take advantage of these Laramie turnovers. Got to find points, though, and it's not going to come that time. Pass airmailed out of bounds into the first row of the stands. And another unforced error. Not to say Laramie hasn't been aggressive on defense, because they've been good, but Riverton just has shot themselves in the foot a couple of times this quarter. Clock at 2:10 remaining, second quarter. Riverton trailing by 9. Kruger works it up the floor. Now she's going to keep it herself all the way under the basket. Shut off. Give it to Mathil. Mathil long 2. That's no good. Rebound is going to bounce slowly into the Riverton bench, where it's Riverton basketball. Boys game coming up directly after this. Same court, thank goodness, at the Wyo Sports Ranch. Leesburg uses screen, get it to Vosika, now up top. Tyra's got the basketball, put it on the floor one time and couldn't keep her pivot foot set, just kept dragging it and travels. Expectations higher than they have been the last couple of seasons for Riverton girls basketball. Only player that will not return for Riverton is Rylan Brown, that started last season. Rylan played last year as a junior, not back on the program, but everybody else just about is back with RHS. There were a couple of part-time JV, part-time varsity players that didn't return, and some newcomers on the varsity roster. 3 is missed by Matthews. Vosika's got it. She's going to go coast to coast, use the glass, can't get it to go. Did have a hand in her face, but couldn't get the bunny, and it's knocked out of bounds to the Plainsmen. 70 seconds remaining, second quarter, 22-13. Laramie ladies on top. Here in the first game of the season, Laramie led Riverton 13-7 after the first quarter. Ruggles backing in. Cross-court pass now to Thornton. Laramie backs it way off. Josie Mathil holds at the top. Underneath, high post. Riley Lake puts a move on. Can't get the shot to go. She falls to the ground, and it's out of bounds off of her last. Riverton ball with 45 seconds remaining here in quarter 2. Got the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show presented by WYDOT on the way momentarily. Leesburg crosses the timeline, runs into a double team, knocked out of bounds by Sammy Matthews. Good quick hands by the Laramie defender. Riverton will inbound in front of the score desk. Bounce pass comes to Gordon. Gordon splits a couple of defenders, pushes up a tough off-balance right-hand shot that drops. 3 points for Aspen Gordon now with a free throw earlier, and that 2-pointer cuts it to a 7-point game. Loose ball on the floor. Mathil is going to grab it and tie it up. Was Sammy Matthews, who lost the ball, then held onto it with both of her legs. Had it between her shins, basically, and held ball is Laramie's. Mathil off the inbounds in the corner. There's another 3 for Josie Mathil, her 3rd 3-pointer of the game. She's the first player in double figures for either team. Leesburg, quick spot up from the top. 3 is no good. Skims out. 3 seconds remaining in the half. Stolen by Leesburg. Heave at the buzzer. Nearly banked in. Boy, I had a flashback to that Rock Springs buzzer beater last season there, but that was no good, and we have reached halftime with the Laramie ladies on top of Riverton by 10, 25-15. The Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show is on the way here in just a couple of minutes. We'll run down first half scoring, talk a little bit about the boys game still to come as well. Again, here at the intermission, Laramie 25, Riverton 15. Back in just a couple of minutes from the Wyo Sports Ranch on 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video on County 10's YouTube channel.
Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Sidelines to the spotlight. From the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Halftime coverage is made possible by the Wyoming Department of Transportation, reminding you to buckle up every trip, every time.
And thanks to WYDOT making our halftime coverage possible. They remind you, seatbelts save lives. Buckle up every trip, every time. Laramie's ladies lead Riverton 25-15 at halftime. Taking a quick look here at first half scoring numbers. Laramie led by Josie Mathill, who's off to a red-hot start. She's got 11 points, including 3 three-pointers. One 2-pointer in there as well to give her 11 points. 4 points for Stacy Ruggles, 3 points for Michaela McKinney, 2 points for Sammy Matthews, and 2 points for Riley Lake. If I missed Ava Kruger, she has 3. For Riverton in the first half effort, let's see here, Carson Vosika's got 6. 3 points for Lexi Taylor, 3 points for Aspen Gordon, 2 points for Taylor and Leesburg, both off of free throws, and Timbery Mathill has 1. Going 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Riverton went 6-19 last season, and they're hoping for a better year this year. They feel confident about themselves. You heard Coach Bosner in the Porter's Tailgate show saying he was really optimistic about this year's team, including some of the newcomers here for the Lady Wolverines. Some of the names we haven't called yet, they're not on the floor. Aslan Mindrum, a sophomore. Marley Maxon, a junior, will get more varsity playing time, and we will see Kimber Mathill as well. We didn't see her in the first half, but she undoubtedly will be part of this team. She played some varsity minutes last year for the Lady Wolverines. As I mentioned, Rylan Brown's the only player that started for Riverton last year that does not return on this year's program. So more experience this year. They put in a lot of work over the summer, and Coach Bose says he feels more confident going into his third season than he did the first couple of seasons at the helm for the Lady Wolverines. Now, if you missed the news, right before tip-off is when we found this out, and a lot of the Laramie fans were in the dark, including their media guy that I hung out with, but Terrence Reese is apparently no longer in charge of the Plainsman program. He's been the head coach for 5 years, and coming into this game, some of the Laramie folks, Laramie broadcaster in particular, said he was looking for Coach Reese, wasn't sure why he couldn't find him, and thought he was going to be here with the team, wondered if he was sick or something, and we find out right before tip-off that Colleen Summers is interim head coach, and it is now being reported via social media, and Laramie's KFBC Radio's Jeremiah Johnke reporting that Coach Reese is out and Coach Summers taking over. So Not sure exactly when that happened or what's going on with the Laramie program exactly. Don't know the specifics there, but a coaching shift, and it sounds like one that happened recently. Not sure how long these girls have had to prepare for the change, but some news kind of breaking as we got on the air and figured that out here in Game 1 of the season. Again, we're in the Wyoming Department of Transportation Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Thanks to the Wyoming Department of Transportation. I want to thank our phenomenal camera operator, Jason Peterson, for hanging out with us. Jason is doing a great job per usual. Welcome him to the microphone here. You have any first half thoughts? I always want to get your input while we can here, Jason.
I mean, it's been a good game so far. I mean, yeah, like we talked about, I haven't been in this building either. It's kind of different. But, I mean, you know, Riverton's coming out. They're playing hard. They're playing strong. I mean, I think they got a few things they need to work on over halftime. But other than that, I mean, it's a good game so far. Laramie's, up 10 points on Riverton. And I think, Riverton's going to come out strong the second half. And so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to basketball for quite a while. We had a really fun football season, enjoying Coach Lenhart's Wolverines. Lots and lots of fun to watch. But as we turn the page into winter, Jason, I don't want to speak for you, but I think you enjoy the basketball season about as much as me.
I look forward to this every year. As soon as football's over, I'm like, is the basketball season starting already? But, yeah, I always look forward to this time of year. And so I've always looked forward to it, and it's always a good time. I mean, we have a good time on the road. We have a long road season from what we looked at. So
yeah, but we won't be home until late January.
So we're going to be road warriors again. But, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to another good season, and glad to be at the helm with you.
Yeah, glad to have you here. You and I have enjoyed watching this girls team through the years. They've not gotten as many wins as we've wanted the last couple of seasons, but they've had some fun moments. And this year, with basically the entire team coming back, I think the expectations are pretty high, and we're hoping for a good Lady Wolverine season.
And I think so, too. I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I think 3/4 of them are seniors this year, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, it's just, so it's going to be a, fun year. I mean, it's going to kind of be a special year too, but yeah, it's going to be a fun year to watch these guys, both boys and the girls. And yeah, I'm looking forward to a fun season this year.
Yeah, me too. We've got lots of basketball. Jason and I get our fill of Casper here over the next 3 days. We'll be in and out of this building and over at the Ford Wyoming Center tomorrow. We'll run down that schedule for you and get you ready for the second half in 1 minute. Laramie 25, Riverton 15. This is the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show on Jack FM and County10.com.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
This is Riverton Police Chief Eric Hurtado. Your home for the Riverton Wolverines is County10.com.
Welcome me back inside of the Wyo Sports Ranch. Laramie ladies on top of Riverton here in the first game of the basketball season, 25-15. Carson Vosika's got 6 to lead the Riverton attack. Meanwhile, Josie Mathill has done fantastic for the Laramie ladies with 11 points, including those 3 3-pointers. Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson with you. Glad to have you along. And every Riverton basketball game will be on the County 10 YouTube channel. I just found out that we may have to make a boys or girls decision from the Flaming Gorge Classic. So almost every game will be streaming on County 10's YouTube channel. That's the one tournament a year where it seems like there's always an overlap, and if we could be in two places at once, we would be, but logistically just not possible for us. But we'll bring you one game and reports from the other there if that is indeed the case. Tyra at the top of the key has the ball poked out of her hands, taken away by Ruggles. Good quick hands by Ruggles. Here as we switch sides. Three-pointer on the way from the top. No good by Ruggles. Snatched out of the air by Tyra. Outlet pass to Leesburg. Taylin, right side outside. Tyra put it on the floor one time. Now picks it up, looking for some help. It's knocked out of her hands, out of bounds by Ruggles. Three in the corner is no good. Vosika muscles the rebound down and is held along with Claire Ahrens. Jump ball to Laramie. Thanks again, Stephanie, for clarifying that number 3 is Claire Ahrens. I had her number 1 in my roster. Mathill at the top will try to go backwards. A pass to Matthews, or at least intended for Matthews, goes into the score desk. So unforced error this time on the Laramie offense. Goes back to the Wolverines. Minute gone by here, third quarter. Nobody's scored yet this quarter. Tyra holds it at the top of the key. Tatum squares to the basket. Now pulls it down, goes left side to Lexi. Lexi right hand dribble. Knocked away from her. Riley Lake steals it. Outlet pass to Mathill. Josie running in transition, lose the handle, and here comes Leesburg back the other direction. Lots of turnovers on both sides. Leesburg struggles to get it across the timeline, but gives it up to Timbry. Timbry crashes the lane, is partially blocked out of bounds, stays Wolverine basketball, but knocked away underneath there. I believe Riley Lake got a hand on it, and that got the Laramie bench up and excited. Cairo Shelst is going to check in for the first time this season at the varsity level. Did watch Cairo and some of the JV team fall to Laramie earlier today. 50-29 was that final score. Riverton JV going down. Shelsta receives the inbound pass at the top. Right-hand dribble, circles around top of the key, looking backdoor cut from Mathill. Timbry puts it up from the right block. That's no good. Gets her own rebound, goes back up in the paint. That's no good. And here comes Laramie on the rebound. Thought we had a whistle again. That was on a different court, not our court. Ahrens to Matthews. Now at the top, Ruggles sets up left side elbow. She'll drain it from there. Pretty looking shot from Stacy Ruggles. She's got 6, and that's the first points of this third quarter to give Laramie a 12-point lead. Shelstead tries a 3. That's no good. Another rebound from Mathill, and she is grabbed and fouled on the way down. First foul of the third quarter is on Ruggles. Ava Kruger checking in. Lob pass is almost stolen by Laramie, but kept alive by the Lady Wolverines. Bounce pass from Mathill to a teammate who was fouled. Screen, can't see that that's Riley Gordon. Riley's going to the line. Also missed who that foul was on. May have been on Matthews as she comes off the floor shrugging. First free throw from Gordon was no good. Riverton still looking for their first point here of the second half. Aspen's second free throw bounces on the rim a while and finally drops in there. She's now 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Cuts the Laramie lead to 11 for now. Shot double teamed. Riley Lake puts it up in the paint. That's no good, off the backboard, and Riverton rips it away. Vosika passes out of bounds into the Riverton bench. Coach Bosner hangs his head, unhappy with that one. And it's Laramie basketball. Ruggles holds right side outside, put up a long 2 on the run from the right side. That's no good. Offensive rebound kept alive. Riley Lake will dish it up top to Josie Mathil, and you hear by the reaction from her bench that she's got another three-pointer, her 4th 3 of the game. Josie leads all scorers with 14. Leesburg, right side baseline drive, move around on the pivot, cannot hit the shot from about 6 feet on the right side off the front of the rim. And here comes Kruger up the floor for the ladies of Laramie High School. Laramie's largest lead of the game right now, 4:33 to go, third quarter. 30-16, Lady Plainsmen on top of the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. 3, McKinney open, right side, no good. Rebound tipped around simultaneously off of a couple of players it looked like from here, and they're going to say off of Osika last, so LHS basketball. Mathil spot up, left corner 3, that's no good. She's human after all, missed a 3. Laramie keeps it alive on the rebound though. Right back to Mathil at the top, lost the handle for a second, goes to the floor, gets it, then throws it away to Timbri Mathil. Here come the Cousins one-on-one, finds Vosika wide open right side. Good job filling the lane there, Carson Vosika now with 8. And a timeout from Coach Bosner. With 4 minutes exactly remaining third quarter, it's Laramie 30, Riverton 18, 30-second timeout. That last play, the Mathil pass to Vosika for the layup is our play of the game, presented by Health Source Chiropractic, Fremont County's only sports-certified chiropractic clinic. Stay in the game. They've got a $10 new patient special for student athletes. That's our friends at Health Source Chiropractic, proud to support the Wolverines and Lady Wolverines. Boys game coming up after this one, and then tomorrow we'll have more afternoon basketball for you. It'll be even earlier with a noon expected tip-off from the Ford Wyoming Center as Riverton takes on Sheridan. Both the Sheridan boys and girls are expected to have big seasons, so another tough opponent right off the bat for RHS, but good to get games in, good to get reps in, and this time of year, not to be too dismissive of these games. Ball out of bounds, Laramie player stepped on the inline, be Riverton ball. Not to be too dismissive because you want to win every time, but these games ultimately do not mean that much in the wins and loss column. You just want to see improvement and get as much experience as possible. Riverton's going to throw the inbound pass away. You want to avoid things like that down the stretch. When you get into January and conference play, that's when things start to matter a lot more. And, of course, want to be playing your best basketball February into March. Adelia Summers' corner 3 is good. Laramie shooting really well from the outside. Quickly down the floor, 2 up and good. Carson Vosika, she is in double figures for Riverton with 10. Foul in backcourt on Aspen Gordon, her 3rd, as she grabbed her opponent and then fell to the floor. She comes off. Lexi Taylor comes back out for Riverton. Comes back out to the floor and out of the game. Laramie basketball out of bounds. Josie gonna throw it in. Kruger, baseline drive, shut off by a couple of Wolverines. Now back to Mathil. Josie, crossover dribble. Hands back to Ruggles. Ruggles, bounce pass underneath. Good decision to try to get it to McKinney, but it was swatted out of bounds. They'll say a Riverton player tipped it. Coach Bosner announced his disagreement real quick, but the official gave the signal for tipped ball. Loose ball foul this time right out of the inbounds on Riverton. Nope, on Laramie. Josie Mathil picks up the loose ball foul. Lady Wolverines down by 13. They've trailed by double digits here the entire way through the third quarter. Under 3 minutes now remaining in the third, and a player control foul moving screen on Leesburg. Leesburg nods her head in agreement and heads back the other way. It's kind of refreshing when you see an athlete actually go, yep, I did that. Doesn't happen a lot. Kruger down the lane is pushed and fouled. And Ava Kruger is going to draw the foul. Coach Bose is very vocal. First free throw no good by Ava Kruger. She hit a three-pointer earlier, has an opportunity for her fourth point here. Let's go. That's good. We'll be off to the Flaming Gorge Classic in Green River and Rock Springs next week. One of Jason and I's favorite tournaments to go cover. That's always a blast. They do such a great job down there with that one. Foul on Ava Kruger on the floor. Be Riverton ball in their front court. Taylor Leesburg to trigger it in. Does so to Lexi Taylor. Taylor D'd up by Summers at the top. Summers, the younger sister of Neil Summers. And a pass out of bounds into the front row with his stands to a fan. That fan actually for Don Hoops, a longtime Laramie broadcaster, I believe. Shot no good by McKinney, knocked out of bounds, and it's Riverton ball. Thornton returns to the Laramie lineup. Riverton basketball with 2:20 remaining third quarter, and they're trailing by 14, 34-20. Taylor holds at the top. Defender switches on a screen. She has Mathil on her now. Give it to Tyra. Tatum, right side dribble, and a little touch foul on a Laramie player. Ruggles picks up her third. That is the fifth Laramie team foul, so we'll shoot free throws. As Tyra heads to the line. First to two from Tatum will hit the rim and then drop softly. That is Tatum's first point in basically a full calendar year. Went down with that knee injury at the Stranigan Invitational last year in Riverton, which was this weekend, a calendar year ago. Underwent knee surgery, and good to see her back. Second free throw, no good. Rebound comes to Laramie. Mathil sends it to the corner to Kruger. She tries a three, misses everything. Tyra's got the board. Shelsta into the game for Riverton. Cairo, bounce pass. Mathil, right side, put a move on her defender. She's pushed in the back, and Timbry is going to shoot a couple of free throws. 34-21, Riverton trailing Laramie by 13 with 1:40 remaining third quarter. First of two from Mathil, skims off the rim to the right side. Riley Lake returns to the LHS lineup. Stacy Ruggles comes out. And Mathil's second free throw around the rim, no good. Tyra crashes the board in there for a held ball. Good aggressive hustle from Tatum. And we'll save the Riverton possession ultimately. Arrow shows Riverton ball. Taylor left side outside, or left side behind the basket to send the inbound pass in, and she gets a 5-second violation. The Laramie bench is up to cheer about it. Moderate full court pressure on from Riverton the entire way. Laramie breaks it easily. Almost throws it away. Now it's grabbed by Shelsta on the baseline, out of bounds. Good hustle from the Riverton junior. Mathil lob it to the paint, right back to her. Corner three, good. Josie Mathil has 17 of Laramie's 37, and she is on fire. Riverton just gets it across the 10-second stripe, but then steps out of bounds. This is a fired-up Laramie bench now. Their players playing with a lot of heart right now. Ball on the floor, scooped up by Shelsta, and then a tie-up as Mathil gets on the floor after it. Tough physical play with a couple of ladies rolling across the floor. Girls wrestling season beginning this weekend for Riverton High School. They go to a tournament in Cody, but looks more like a wrestling match here sometimes. Speaking of, Lexi Taylor takes a hard shot to the floor, and she's going to go shoot free throws. Pushed near the midcourt line, but Riverton in the bonus. 51 seconds remaining, third quarter. Say hello to Linda checking in on the County 10 YouTube chat. Says, let's go Wolverines. And username Porter Golf says, go Laramie. Taylor's first free throw skims off right, no good. Thanks to our friends from the Gem City for checking in, watching along with us. Second free throw from Taylor will drop after it hits off the rim one time. So she makes one of two, and Lexi now with 4 points. South Dakota School of Mines next year for Lexi to play volleyball. Three-pointer misses, and it's knocked out of bounds. Thornton missing the shot attempt. Off of Riverton, they say, though. Tyra blocks a would-be shot away, and then a foul on the Lady Wolverines. Nope, foul on Laramie. Guessed wrong. Riley Lake picks up the personal foul and will walk all the way to the other end to shoot free throws. Tyra with a nice block in there, if I didn't say that clearly enough. Going to see Kimber Mathil for the first time in this game coming to the check-in table. Timbrey's first free throw going to get in there. Taryn Weber back out there for the Riverton bunch as well. 34 seconds remaining, third quarter. Mathil's second free throw is no good. Fight for the rebound along the baseline. Out of bounds off of Kimber Mathil. Kimber with a New Jersey number this year. Was 20 last year. She's 24 this year. Thornton, three, misses everything, no good. Tiptoeing the baseline was Kruger. She was in a good spot for the rebound, just too deep, and her toe was out of bounds. Michaela McKinney checks in, and Thornton comes out. Down to 23 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Leesburg crosses the midcourt area, give it to Taylor. Now right side, they snap a pass to Mathil. Bounce pass to Weber, who is hammered, and Weber will shoot two free throws. Got knocked to the floor quickly, and the Riverton sophomore helps herself up and will shoot two times with 9 seconds left in the quarter. So it was the mark. First one, no good, too strong. Laramie on top here, the Fremont Chevy scoreboard, 37-23. Led 25-15 to start the quarter. Second free throw for Weber on the way. That's in and out, no good. Rebound collected by Laramie's Summers. Hustling it across the timeline with 2 seconds. McKinney underneath 2 at the buzzer from Kruger is good. So a little punctuation mark to a good quarter by the Laramie ladies. They lead Riverton 39-23. Come on back for the fourth quarter with us on 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
John Shade, your Lander Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes that they receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I, John Shade, with Edward Jones, is a proud sponsor of Lander Tigers and University of Wyoming on this station, 1330 KOVE. Call me today or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Fremont County, listen up. This is your game changer. Health Source of Riverton with Dr. Jonathan Fabian, the only certified chiropractic sports physician in the area. For a limited time, student athletes get a $10 new patient special. That includes a full initial evaluation, needed x-rays, and a doctor-prescribed pain relief session. Just mention this ad when you call. Stay in the game with expert care from Health Source of Riverton. Call 463-2770 and tell them you heard about the $10 student athlete special.
Proud supporters of the Riverton High School Marching Band. We are County10.com.
Welcome me back here to the Wyo Sports Ranch in Casper. First game of the basketball season. Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson, along with you here from a venue we've never broadcasted in, never even been in before. So fun to be somewhere new. Riverton trailing Laramie 39-23 here, entering the final stanza. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's Lady Wolverine basketball. Lexi Taylor, Carson Vosika, Taylin Leesburg, Tatum Tyra, Timbri Mathil, the Riverton 5 out there right now. Wolverines in the all-black uniforms. Laramie in their white uniforms. Right now, Riverton in danger is starting 0-1, and there's a pass taken away by the Lady Plainsmen. A lot of turnovers have been the story of the game here for Lady Wolverines, unfortunately. 3 missed by McKinney. No good, too strong. Riverton did come out swinging in the first quarter. It looked really sharp through the first 8 minutes or so, and then it was a couple of minutes into the second quarter when things started to unravel a little bit for Riverton. Both directions. Laramie really heated up offensively. Pass intercepted, intended for Gordon from Leesburg. And there to take it away was Ava Kruger. Leesburg and Gordon hassling in backcourt. Gordon's there to take it away. Aspen with his steal. Taylin on the dribble. Big jump stop through the lane. Shot off glass, no good, but fouled on the shot. And Taylin will shoot 2 times. Leesburg 2 of 4 at the line this afternoon. Make it 3 of 5. Free throw is good. And free throw number 2 is also good from the Riverton senior. All 4 of her points coming at the line so far. 39-25. Laramie ladies still pretty comfortably on top with 6:40 remaining here in the fourth. Mathil right down the lane. Josie, tough scoop shot, left side, good. She is going to be fun to watch all year if you're a Laramie fan or just a casual basketball fan. She's got 19, and her floor vision is just fantastic. Tipped around, Tyra can't get it to go in the paint, but she draws a foul, and Riverton with opportunities here at the free throw line in the fourth quarter so far. Not to speak for Coach Summers, but if there was a what do you got to work on question to her, she might one of the top things might be got to stay out of foul trouble because they've committed a bunch. Free throw number 1 was good from Tyra. Tatum spins the basketball. Let's free throw number 2 go, and that's a swish. She's got 3 points, all at the line today. Lead back down to 14. Mathil hassled in backcourt. Gonna blow past her defender. Give it up to a teammate. Summers tries a 3. That's no good. Long rebound comes away to Gordon. Aspen. Outlet pass. Mathil underneath. Vosika. Turnaround 2. That's no good. No, it's not Vosika. That's Mathil. Put it back up and in there. Timbri Mathil's first field goal. And Riverton scored the last 4 points. Here's Josie Mathil, spot up 3. That's no good. It's been rare that she's missed in this game. Punched out of bounds off of a Plainsman hand. So Riverton gets the stop defensively. 5:37 to go in the game. It's a 12-point Laramie advantage with Taryn Weber checking back in. Moderate man-to-man full-court pressure shown by Laramie as Weber works it quickly up the floor. Bounce pass to Gordon, who is grabbed underneath. Foul on the floor on Summers. We'll see Ruggles return for Laramie, and Aarons will come out. Riverton basketball down by a dozen. 5 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in regulation. Here's a floater up and in by Taylin Leesburg, her first field goal of the game, and Riverton with a flurry of points now. They've scored the last 6. Cut the lead to 10, but here's Mathil wide open down the lane. Leaves the layup short, though. Weber is there to clear it away from Riverton. Now it's a knock to the floor. Got a 4-person tie-up. Arrow says Wolverines. Sammy Matthews returns to the LHS lineup. Summers will take a seat. And Mike Bosner wants to talk about it with 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the contest. It's Laramie 41, Riverton 31. Wolverines on a 6-0 run here over the last little bit, and they will have the basketball back very soon. Again, tomorrow we are at the Florida Wyoming Center with noon and 1:30 games. Riverton taking on Sheridan. You can watch both of those games with us on County 10's YouTube channel and listen to radio coverage on Jack FM. Great way to be less productive at work and have something fun to watch on a Friday. So hope you'll join us for that. And again, I don't know if you're watching along with us or listening on the radio, but if you're watching, the juxtaposition of this setup versus a 9,000-seat arena is going to be quite dramatic. Not that this is bad in any way. This is a great facility here that Casper has constructed right next to the event center. It's the Wyo Sports Ranch. The thought process, not to speak for them, was more youth tournaments in this building. It is going to be tough to consistently host varsity events, although this tournament seems to be going well so far, but more of a youth sports setup, multi-sport facility here, the Wyo Sports Ranch. And it is immaculate inside. It's really well done. Weber is going to spot up for 3. That's no good. Too strong. Mathil, another rebound. Powers up a shot. Can't get it. Gets her own rebound again. Scoop it to Vosika. Vosika through the lane. Leesburg, 3. That's no good from the right side. Rebound tipped around. Riverton with a lot of energy here. They didn't get any points, but a lot of energy. Here comes Josie Mathil the other way, and she is She's going to travel. Forced to travel, I should say, by Timbri Mathil, her cousin, who hustled all the way back. Maybe some family bragging rights. Next Thanksgiving, she can say, remember that time I hustled all the way back and made you travel? Floater from Leesburg, fading away, no good. Another rebound from Timbry. Tried to muscle it up, couldn't get it to go. Riverton gets a third attempt, and Vosika's fouled. Carson's going to shoot 2 times. That foul on Josie Mathill, and right now, over the last 3 minutes or so, Riverton outworking Laramie. Free throw is good from Vosika, and her 11th point makes it a single-digit game. First time we've been at single digits since the second quarter. Carson's second is a swish. 8-point game, and Riverton steals it in backcourt. Gordon with another steal. Weber tried to find Vosika, pass a little bit too strong. It's swatted out of bounds, and it'll be Laramie basketball. 4:12 still to go. Plenty of time here. Riverton down by 8. And again, about roughly the last 3 minutes, Riverton has turned the page and shown some momentum. Stepping out of bounds. Nope, a foul before she stepped out of bounds. Matthews was pushed, and I guess that's the reason she went out. Coach Summers looked like she thought about taking a timeout, and she says, nah, keep playing. 3-corner, no good, bounces off the side of the backboard. Weber is there to track it down for Riverton. Now ahead to Mathill. Timbry one-on-one. Now scoop a pass to a trailing Gordon. Gordon can't get the shot away. Ripped out of there by Riley Lake, and here comes Laramie. Laramie up by 8 with the basketball. Mathill past one defender, stop for a long 2 and drain it. Pretty move, Josie Mathill, who has 21. She is the difference maker so far, and that ends an 8-0 Riverton run. Timbry's going to travel with it. Caught it right side behind the arc. Tried to go right side baseline, but shuffled the feet first. .325 to go here in the fourth quarter. 10-point Plainsman advantage on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Whistle, and I guess just out of bounds. Far side of me, I couldn't see it. I guess just an errant pass from Laramie, they say, hit the end line. Taylor, slow jog up the floor, closing in on 3 minutes. Time remaining fourth quarter. She spins in the paint, muscles up at 2, can't get it, but is slapped across the arm and will shoot 2 times. Colleen Summers lobbying one of the officials. Pierce Colleen is taken over as head coach for this LHS program. Terrence Reese spent the last 5 years in charge, and we got that news just before we went on the air. Taylor's first free throw is good. I know it's a really limited sample size here with just one game so far, but Riverton shooting from the line a lot better today than they did most of last season as Lexi hits the second one. Maturity and more practice is going to be a fun team, I think. Shot by Aarons, tried to go coast to coast, couldn't get the layup to go. Riverton quickly with the rebound underneath. Taylor knocked to the floor, nothing called. Taylor goes down hard. She is hurt under the basket, getting up really slow. Laramie's going to take it back the other way. Got to wait for Riverton to get it or a stoppage. Shot no good by Matthews. Kept alive along the baseline. Now Mathill for 3. That's no good. Finally poked out of bounds. And Taylor is clutching her left side. Looks like an upper body injury as Coach Bowes has her put her arms above her head. And she hopefully just got the wind knocked out of her, but was clutching her ribs initially. Laramie basketball as Riley Lake immediately draws a foul in the paint. Foul against Tatum Tyra. Second team foul of the quarter is all for Riverton. But an opportunity at the line here for Riley. 2 points on the afternoon. Can't make it a third on the first shot, at least. Too strong. Vosika and Tyra down low, ready themselves to block out. Lake toes the mark, lets it go. Too strong, no good. Long rebound, but a good block out by Tyra. Rebound outlet up ahead. Here comes Timbri Mathil. Spins at the right side block. Partially blocked shot, and they're going to say blocked long enough for a held ball. Tie up, says Riverton's arrow. RHS down by 8 with 2:21 remaining. Gordon sends it in, under into the left of the basket, does so up top to Tyra. Tyra pushed, nothing called, just a blatant push. Now shot partially blocked, underneath to Gordon, goes up strong and can't get it, but she's fouled. I don't think the defender meant to, but as soon as Tatum got it, she just reached out with both arms and pushed her in the shoulder. Free throw for Gordon is good. 5th point for Aspen. And she has an opportunity to make this a 6-point game. Shot number 2 around the rim and stays out, rebounded out by Lake. But it's stolen by Vosika. Bunny in the paint is good. Riverton turns it into a 3-point play thanks to the takeaway from Carson Vosika. She's got 14, and it's a 5-point game with under 2 minutes to go. Laramie 43, Riverton 38. Got some drama here down the stretch thanks to a big fourth quarter from these Lady Wolverines. Foul on Mathil. And in the act of shooting during that foul was Sammy Matthews. So an opportunity to score some points here at the other end for the Plainsmen. Free throw number 1, no good, too strong. And Summers returns. Lake will splash out of the game. See what I did there? Second free throw, no good, too strong. Tyra with another nice rebound, rips it out of there. Outlet to Leesburg. Wolverines down by 5, 1:43 to go. Here comes Leesburg, sets it up in the corner underneath to Mathil. Mathil puts a pivot on the right side block, finds Vosika at the free throw line. 2, no good. Bounced off the rim about 3 times and fades away. Tipped ball into Laramie territory is finally gathered in by Gordon, who's fouled in backcourt. And Riverton goes into the bonus. 5th team foul. Aspen Gordon's going to make the slow walk up the floor and shoot 2 times. But first, Coach Colleen Summers says we need to talk about things. This quarter's been all Lady Wolverines, 1:24 to go. They trail by 5, 43-38. Aspen Gordon's got 2 free throws coming up here out of the timeout. Riverton trailed going into this quarter 39-23. This is one of those situations where you got to say, if you're a Riverton fan watching this, no matter what happens in the last 124, this effort over the last 6.5 minutes has been downright impressive. And funner if you win, but really, really encouraging to see things like this early. You go down with a sizable disadvantage to start this fourth quarter, and they have not relented with energy, and they're shooting the basketball a lot better here this quarter. Full timeout. Both teams get the last minute instructions. Riverton out on the floor first. Vosika, Gordon, Mathil, Tyra, Leesburg, and Aspen readies herself at the free throw line. Aspen 3 of 6 at the line today. She's got 5 points total. Her first front rim, no good. 2-possession game no matter what here, still with 1:24 left, fourth quarter. Riverton down to 1 timeout, by the way. Right now, possession arrow is Laramie's. Free throw number 2 is good, though, by Gordon. So a 4-point game. Mathil works it up the floor, hands to Thornton. Now back up top to Matthews. Riverton has a foul to give if they want to. Scooping, tough shot in the lane is not going to drop for Matthews. She gets her own rebound, and then amongst a whole lot of Wolverine defenders, I think her coach called timeout. No, they're going to say a foul first. They're going to say a foul on Aspen Gordon, and I think that's Aspen's 4th. That's what I've got her down for. They don't put them up here on the screen. So with 1:02 remaining, Laramie basketball out of bounds. Riverton trails by 4. Plainsman content trying to let a little time slip away. Riverton with a foul to give. Coach Bose says you got to get up, got to make something happen, try to force the issue a little bit. It's okay if you give up a foul right here. They've worked 20 seconds off the clock. Wide open 3. Thornton is good. Couldn't have drawn that up better for Laramie if you tried. 32 seconds remaining, 46-39. Now the Laramie advantage. Here's Tyra underneath. She's held up. Lose the basketball. Gordon is there to rip it away. Gordon tries a 2, tough in the paint, no good. And the Laramie board is gathered in by Kruger. And Laramie going to slow things up. 15 seconds remaining. Riverton's going to start 0-1, it looks like. They'll finally come commit a foul as Matthews pushed to the floor. That's just team foul number 4, so no free throws with that one. Nope, now they're going to go from 3 to 5. They had 3 on the board, and they went 4, and then they went 5, so I guess they were in the bonus all along. Free throw is good by Matthews. All kind of a moot point after that big three-pointer from Elin Thornton. Hits them both. Tyra, right side in the final seconds. 3 at the buzzer is going to drop. That's Carson Vosica with her 17th point of the game, but Riverton going to come up a little bit short in the end after a valiant fourth quarter effort. Looks like they're going to rule that final shot a 2 from Vosica. So she will finish with 16, and the final score is Laramie 48, Riverton 41. I thought the official raised his hand, not that it matters, except for the final statistics, but they've got 2 on the scoreboard. So either way, Riverton starts 0-1 in the young season. Laramie will begin 1-0. 48-41. Laramie knocks off the Riverton ladies. We've got boys basketball coming up in just a few moments. Get into a real quick Bailey Tire and Auto postgame show right after this. You've been listening to the Lady Wolverines on 105.1 Jack FM and watching with us on County 10's YouTube channel.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing to keep us focused.
A habit we never skip, to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Tire and Auto postgame show. Here's the voice of Riverton Sports, Jerrad Anderson.
Welcome me back in here to the Wyo Sports Ranch. Thanks to Bailey Travel Centers all over Fremont County for making a quick post-game show here possible. First of two Bailey post-game shows with the boys game coming up in just about 7 minutes. Riverton falls to Laramie 48-41. Taking a final look at scoring, Laramie led by Josie Mathill, and she was a force. She scored 21 of their 48 points, including, gotta do some quick math here, including 5 3-pointers. She was a lot of fun to watch. Got 6 points from Stacy Ruggles, then 6 points from Ava Kruger, then a handful of contributors for Laramie. Michaela McKinney finishes with 3. Adalia Summers also had 2 points for Riley Lake. And let's see here, I had one more with 2 points. Sammy Matthews had 3. Elin Thornton also had 3, so hopefully that gets you to 48 in a very roundabout sort of way. Riverton had a great effort from Carson Vosika. Vosika finishes with 16 total points and picking up right where she left off. She was outstanding as a freshman. She's going to be a dominant player for this Riverton team in her sophomore season now. Taylor Leesburg finishes the afternoon with 6. Lexi Taylor finishes with 6. I thought Aspen Gordon had a really nice game. Again, a big physical presence in the post, and she's just got that toughness that this team needs a lot of. She finishes with 6 as well. 4 points for Timbri Mathill, 3 points for Tatum Tyra, all at the line tonight. Glad to have her back. And I think this Riverton girls team is going to be a lot of fun. I want to bring on Jason Peterson here for a quick final thoughts here in the girls game before we move on to the boys. Not a lot of time in between games, but Jason, I thought struggles there in the second and third quarter for Riverton, but that fourth quarter push was really impressive to see. Your thoughts on the girls?
Yeah, I mean, they had a really tough game from the start. I mean, the first quarter, they kind of held it together and kind of kept it close there, and then Laramie just kind of pulled away with it a little bit. But yeah, that fourth quarter, they had that, what was it, a 6-0 run? Something like that. I mean, and, they got it back within 5 at one point. But yeah, Laramie just come out that last little bit, kind of sealed the deal. But yeah, I mean, Riverton come out and played hard, I think, and first game of the season, and get ready for the next one tomorrow.
Yeah, Riverton started the fourth quarter trailing by 16. They cut the deficit to 4 and made things very interesting there. 48-41 final score. Lady Plainsmen win, and we'll be back over at the Ford Center for more Lady Wolverine basketball. They have a very tough opponent in the Sheridan ladies tomorrow, but that'll be a noon start. 48-41, Laramie on top of Riverton. Squeeze in one more break, and we'll preview the boys' game right around the corner, right here on your home for the Wolverines, 105.1 Jack FM, and streaming video on County 10's YouTube channel.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Introducing Wyo Glass, your local glass experts. From windows to showers, we've got you covered. We're proud to be a part of the Lander community and a local sports sponsor. We're dedicated to serving all of Fremont County, so you can trust us with your residential and commercial windows and doors, auto glass, shower doors, and garage doors. For quality service and local support, choose Wyo Glass. Visit us at wyoglassoflander.com or on Main Street in Lander today.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach program. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
The Porter's Tailgate Show continues now on 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
It is a quick Porter's Tailgate Show. We're less than 2 minutes away from basketball to get the boys' portion of the season going here. Riverton and Laramie set to lace it up. Riverton finished 6-18 last year, 2-4 in quad play, and the Laramie boys were 19-9 last season, 8-4, and finished runner-up. Want to bring on head coach of the Lady Wolverines, Mike Bosner, here real quick before the boys' game tips off. Coach, thought a great fourth quarter effort by your team. I feel like you got to be encouraged by the comeback effort there the last 8 minutes.
Well, remember what I said to you before we got started, right? It's scoring the basketball, and we shot like 26%, and inside the paint we were like 4 for 27. Okay, we can't do that, and they know it.
Yeah.
Okay, and these are the things that we've been working on. We're going to get past this. I'm telling you, this is a good basketball team. We showed it in the fourth quarter, right? We fought back and we cut it to 3 or 4 there at the very end. This is a good basketball team. These girls will show up. They're going to do their job, and we're going to have a great season. First game, get the cobwebs out. They understand where I stand. Offensively, we're trying to score on 1 and 2 passes, and you can't do that. You got to move the ball 4 or 5 passes to get a good shot off. And so it's the simple things in basketball that these guys have got to understand. And
what do you work on here over the next little bit? Do you have some downtime before Sheridan tomorrow?
Yeah, we do. And we're gonna go try to find a gym. And if we have to come up here and spend 30 minutes on a rim, we're gonna work, because it's the little things that we have to get better at. It's the good passes again. You know, we had 22 turnovers, and I can think of 9 of them that were just absolutely terrible, right? They're just absolutely terrible. 22 turnovers compared to who we were in the past. Okay, but I can't live with that. It's either 10 or 12, 14 turnovers. We got to learn to manage that. We out-rebounded them, and so that part I was happy with, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna fight back.
Coach, really appreciate you taking some time. Yes. We'll get to the boys' tip-off here.
You got it.
But thanks and congrats on a great finish there.
Yep, thank you guys.
Absolutely. Coach Bosner joining us here as we are just underway. Boys basketball season officially ready to go. Blaze Getz wins the tip for the Laramie Plainsmen. Plainsmen in the all-white uniforms, Riverton in the all-cardinal red unis. Riverton starters will get to on the fly here. Not a lot of time on our Porter's Tailgate Show. Apologies for that. Eric Smith wearing number 1. Here is a 3. Top of the key is up and good. Jackson Murray gets the first points for the Laramie boys. Eric Smith, Clay Sheets wears number 2. Garrett Jackson's number 3. Gage Treber wearing number 4. And number 20 is Bo Anderson. Those your Wolverine starters here for the first game of the 25-26 season. And this, their first possession. Treber holds at the top. Now Jackson at the top of the key will use a screen. Give it to Sheets. Left side corner 3. That's no good. rims out and taken away by T.R. Richardson. Richardson with his first touch for the Plainsmen. Zips it around to Braxton Bleak. Bleak, left side outside, put it on the floor one time and hands up top to Murray. Jackson with that three a moment ago. Leaves that one well short. Rebound by the Plainsmen, though. Stuffed back up and in there by Blaze Getz. And Laramie's got the first 5 points of the game. A minute 20 gone by. Here's Smith, top of the key. Eric going to be the floor captain this season for the Wolverines from that point guard position. So much fun to watch as a junior, and now has only gotten better into his senior season. Jackson, crossover dribble, trying to work on Getz. Eric, put it on the floor, spin at the elbow, give it to Sheets. Clay will try a straightaway three. That's no good, rimmed out, and a push foul underneath on the rebound goes against Gage Treber. First foul on anybody. Gage hasn't played basketball the last 2 seasons, by the way. He's been a fantastic football player, but back playing basketball and gets the start for Bo Sheets, who enters his 9th season as head coach. Drew Evans at the helm for the Laramie Plainsmen in his 4th season. Murray holds at the top. Now we'll let a three go. That's no good. Off to the left side. Long rebound comes away to Smith. Riverton still looking for their first points of the season. Smith down the lane, lose the handle. Good defense ripped out of his hands by Dax Parvin, who checked in a moment ago. Gets left alone. Three at the top, no good. Bo Anderson fights for the rebound and is able to finally lasso it. Treber in the corner. Sheets will try his 3rd three-point attempt. That one no good. Treber offensive rebound gets knocked to the floor and he'll shoot 2 times. Official says white 2. That's Jackson Murray picking up the first Plainsman foul. Lady Wolverines fall 48-41. We're trailing by 16 going into the 4th quarter. Cut the lead to 4 there in the 4th and made things interesting, but too little too late, unfortunately. Treber's first free throw, no good, front rimmed. See River Whiteplume and Trenton Weber into the Wolverine lineup. A couple of Wolverine players not joining this team here. We'll get into. Second free throw, no good. Gets the rebound. I'm probably going to do that all night, so I apologize in advance. Gets with the rebound. Murray on the dribble drive, well defended by Eric Smith. Now he throws a pass to nobody, taken away by the Wolverines. Little stutter step, put it up and in. Peyton Larson just checked in as the first points of the RHS season. Laramie basketball gets handed off to Murray. Murray down the lane is blocked by Whiteplume. Here comes River the other direction. Pass over his intended target's head. Wanted Larson in transition. Too much mustard. Going Kendrick Lamar on you, and it's out of bounds. 3.5 minutes into the season. I've made a dumb joke about Blaze Getz' name, and I've made a Kendrick Lamar reference. Blaze, top of the key, holds on to the basketball. Now Dax Parvin, turnaround 2, that's no good. Fight for the rebound along the baseline is knocked out of bounds off of a Plainsman player. That's Isaac Kirsch, the junior, snuck into the lineup a moment ago. And it's off of his hands to the Wolverines. Larson avoids the pressure in backcourt. Get it to Jackson, wide open left side. 3, good. We're tied at 5. Garrett Jackson's first points of the season are from 3. Murray right down the lane past a defender. Can't get it to go, but is fouled. Jackson's first free throw is good. Hit a 3-pointer to start the scoring, and now has 4. 3:53 remaining first quarter. It's Laramie 6, Riverton 5. Make it 7-5 as Jackson hits them both. Wolverines to this point have handled Laramie's pressure pretty well in backcourt. They will again this time. River White Plume with a great dish. Underneath finds Trenton Weber, put it up and in for 2. And we're tied again. We're tied at 5s. Now we're tied at 7s. Murray now gets, circles around at the top. Blaze backs the dribble way off. Man-to-man defense, both sides. Those whistles in the other gyms continue to throw me off. Shot from Murray for 3, no good. Nearly wedged in the right side. That looked odd coming off of the fingertips, and it rolls all the way out of bounds to the Wolverines. We've been tied twice. Riverton has not led. Bo Anderson going to return with Trenton coming out. Braden Martin and Dane Cox unable to play so far. Braden still recovering from that knee injury in football. Speaking of football knee injuries, Blake Gattenbein is with the Wolverines, but not going to suit up with a knee injury in football as Anderson tries a three-pointer. That's no good. Long rebound tipped all the way back out to Bo, and Riverton reloads. Jackson down the lane, scoop it out to Smith. Eric picks the dribble up now to Jackson as they work it around the perimeter. Clay on the floor one time to Smith, left side behind the arc. Eric circles it all the way back up top, barks out some orders and asks for Clay Sheets to come get the ball, which he does. Sheets bounce pass to the free throw line to Jackson. Now up top to Treber. Wolverine punter will get it to a Wolverine DB/receiver, Eric Smith. Jackson holds at the top, surveys the floor, finds Smith off a pick 3, no good. Long rebound is saved along the baseline by a Plainsman player to Treber, who is swatted, absolutely rejected as Getz hustles it down for Laramie, hands it off to Roman Smith. Roman knocks a triple in from up top, and it's 10-7. Plainsmen take the lead back. Inside of 2 minutes remaining first quarter. Fun action here to start the first 6 minutes of the basketball season for both of these teams. Treber underneath on a bounce pass to Jackson. A hook shot for 2, good. Garrett Jackson leads the Wolverines now with 5. One of those players that contributed a lot as a junior. Now you really got to step up and be a force as a senior. Riverton going to rely on guys like him and Bo Anderson a lot this year. Traveling violation on the Plainsmen sends it to the Wolverines. Riverton trailing 10-9 here early on, 1:22 to go, first quarter. See Nate Zempt stop in for LHS. Nate sporting light pink shoes. Fade away 3. Bo Anderson's got it. Riverton takes the lead. Mentioned a second ago, he's got to be big this season, and shots like that would be nice if you're a Wolverine fan. 7 minutes old. Riverton's got their first lead, 12-10 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Braxton Bleak checked back in, last dead ball. Bleak feeds the paint. Kirsch turns around, can't get a scooping shot to go from the right side, but he's fouled. And with 51 seconds remaining in the quarter, it's Kirsch at the line. The Laramie junior knocks the first one in. Second attempt for Isaac is nothing but nets. 12-12, third tie of the game. Been tied at 5, 7s, and 12s. Riverton held a 12-10 lead. Very briefly traveling on Bo Anderson. Bo got tangled up with a couple of Laramie defenders as he tried to cut in the paint. They fed him the basketball, and he was basically falling over when he received the pass. Gets slow walk up the floor. Officials say be aware of the clock. We're at 33 seconds left in the quarter. Blaze holds it, now circle it around to Smith. Roman has a three-pointer, doesn't let this one go. Zemstop will throw it right away to Eric Smith. Smith in transition, up ahead to Larson. Pump fake, can't get it, but he draws contact. Peyton's going to head to the line with 18 seconds left in the quarter. Foul on Roman Smith is his first. Just the second Laramie foul of the quarter. Riverton's got 3. Larson's first free throw skims around the rim and stays out, so we remain tied at 12 for now. Clay Sheets back on for Riverton. Anderson comes out. Second one is no good. Long rebound to Getz. 15 to play in the quarter as he crosses the time stripe. Right side outside. He sends it to Bleak. Skip pass. Bleak gets it back on the right side. He'll let a 3 go. That's no good. River White Plume tries to hustle down a rebound. Taken away from him, though, and Kirsch goes up strong and draws the foul on River with .8 remaining. That's not on River. That's on Peyton Larson. I beg your pardon. Sorry to Mr. White Plume for giving him an unnecessary foul. Kirsch toes the mark, lets free throw number 2 go, and that's good. Hits 1 of 2. Three-quarter court shot at the buzzer from Smith. Looked interesting for a second, but no good, too strong. And after 1, it is Laramie 13, Riverton 12. Back in a minute on your home for Riverton High School sports, 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
Modern Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County one project at a time.
Discover personalized banking at Central Bank and Trust. We offer personal and business banking tailored to your needs. Enjoy the convenience of our online banking platform, whether managing accounts, applying for mortgages, or going paperless. With branches across Fremont County, we provide drive-through and lobby services. Experience simpler applications for mortgages and loans, all from your computer or mobile device. Connect with us at centralbanktrust.com.
Watch the Wolverines on the County 10 YouTube page.
Welcome you back to the Wyo Sports Ranch. New facility here near the Ford Wyoming Center, part of the Casper Classic tournament. Jerrad Anderson here, Jason Peterson, our camera operator. Video coverage on the County 10 YouTube channel, radio on 105.1 Jack FM. As we welcome you to basketball season, Riverton trailing by a point here into the second quarter. Eric Smith tries a quick 3. That's no good. Rebound tracked down by Jackson Murray, and Laramie will get their first touch of stanza number 2, 13-12 after the first 8 minutes. Plainsmen leading here. 5 points from Jackson Murray to lead the Laramie attack. Riverton has 5 points from Garrett Jackson. Zemstop holds at the free throw line, now dishes it back outside to Richardson. TR to Murray. Jackson pulls the basketball down, right back to Richardson, and around the horn they go to Parvin, slowing the offense down a little bit here and making crisp passes behind the arc. Foul assessed to Gage Treber. That's going to be his second. Just a little touch foul on Gage as he holds the guy with the basketball. Referee sporting a full-blown mullet. Played nearly a minute of second quarter basketball. No score this quarter yet. Trying to change that was Murray, who soared in, couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound up and in from Dax Parvin, and he's fouled. count the basket. Anderson picks up his first foul here on anybody in the second quarter. See if Dax can convert the three-point play. He cannot. Long rebound gathered in by Jackson. Finds Sheets. Clay crosses the time stripe. Fun to see Clay out there. He broke his hand in football. Pretty much played through it. Knocked out of bounds. Stays Riverton ball. But I wasn't sure he was going to be able to play basketball with that hand injury, but he's out there playing at full speed. Treber sends it to Smith. Eric up top to Clay. Clay, couple of bounces. Riverton trying to figure out this Laramie man-to-man defense. Jackson comes off a cut, holds it at the top of the key. Right side outside to Smith. Smith watches cutters go through, looking for Wyo Anderson. Pass too far in front of him. And it's picked up. It's not rebounded because it wasn't a shot. Picked up by Parvin. Parvin down the lane, bodied up, but he traveled first. Laramie arguing there were some pushes in there to cause the travel, but the official got the steps first. Weber returns, Treber comes out. 5 o'clock, KTUG, Hudson Lander, Riverton, streaming at county10.com. Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson along with you, your broadcast crew for Wolverine basketball all season. Jackson left alone, long two, left side, good. Garrett's got 7, Riverton trails by a point. Richardson holds left side outside, now throws it away, picked up off the floor by Smith. Eric close to a double dribble. Holds at the top, squares to the basket. Smith, couple of bounces, give it to Jackson. Jackson tries a 3, that's no good as he was fading away. Long rebound though comes to Sheets. Good hustle by Clay in the corner. Weber directs traffic, right side outside. Now Jackson's gonna go down the lane, right hand dribble into a defender, draws the contact. Dex Parvin picks up the personal. First foul on Laramie here in the second quarter. 5:19 remaining, quarter number 2. Plainsman by a point, but free throws for Garrett. First one off the front of the rim and drops in there. Jackson ties us up. And second free throw stays out. Rebound pushed out of bounds by Larson. Larson did a good job to try to get to the basketball, just off of his fingertips on the baseline, and it'll be Plainsman basketball. We're tied at 15s. Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard, 15 apiece. 3 minutes have elapsed here in quarter number 2. Lady Wolverines fell 48-41 despite a big comeback effort in the fourth quarter. Right past the defender, Murray slashes to the basket, lays it in. Plainsmen take the lead back 17-15. Although Peyton Larson's going to do the exact same thing. Score on a quick slash to the basket, and we're tied at 17s. Peyton with 4 points. Richardson holds, now give it to Murray, high post. Parvin. Laramie working for a shot. River White Plume back on the floor for Riverton, and a foul on the floor is going to be given to Clay Sheets. Missed the Sheets foul there, but Clay guilty, the official says. Gage Treber returns for Riverton. Lob way up top. Blaze gets. Hands off to Jackson Murray. Spinning in the lane. Parvin tries a tough 2. That's no good. Crashing into the play. Kirsch gets the offensive rebound and draws the foul. That, I believe, is Gage Treber's 3rd foul. And River White Plume, after a real quick rest, going to come back on. Bo Anderson will come on too and get Peyton Larson. Gage Treber also exits with those 3 fouls. First free throw was no good. Kirsch is now 3 of 4 at the line and cannot hit that one. So we remain tied, 17-17, 4:08 remaining second quarter. Clay Sheets open 3, in and out, no good from the top. Rebound is off of Laramie down low. No, it's not. It's off of Riverton down low. I was wondering why Blaze was just waiting for it, and that's because he saw Riverton touch it last. Gets, marches it up the floor, sends it left side to Richardson. Now Blaze D'd up by Sheets. Gets, scoots past one defender, drop it off to Richardson underneath. Now they'll pull it back out to Kirsch. Kirsch going to go right side baseline, right by his defender, lay it up and in. Breaks the tie. Laramie up by 2 points, 19-17, 3:23 remaining second quarter. Smith dribbles at the top, gives to Clay. Clay backs off the dribble. Now Anderson. Both teams playing man-to-man defensively. Riverton trying to work offensively, but the ball's poked away by Kirsch, taken away by Parvin. Parvin down the lane, gets it to go, and he's fouled. Anderson tried to get set under there, was still moving, the official says, and he not only gets knocked over, but he picks up the foul. Bucket counts for Parvin, and he's got an opportunity to put Laramie up by 5 at the charity stripe. Free throw bounces off, no good. 21-17, Laramie advantage. Sheets gets the Riverton rebound. Clay works it into the front court. Give it to Jackson. Open left corner 3. That's no good. Front rim. Weber keeps it alive, though. Out to Anderson. He tries a 3. No good. Hard bounce off the back of the rim. Third chance. Jackson stuffs it back up and in. Coach Evans wants a timeout. Frustrated with his team's effort on the boards right there. Garrett Jackson has 10 for Riverton already. Peyton Larson's got 4, 3 points for Bo Anderson, 2 points for Trenton Weber. And Riverton has cut the Laramie lead down to 2, 21-19. Still 2:47 to go here in the second quarter. Another doubleheader coming at you tomorrow around noon with Riverton taking on Sheridan. Ladies up first, followed by the boys broadcast right after from the Ford Wyoming Center. You can watch Jason's camera work, and you can suffer through my play-by-play tomorrow. How's that for a solid sell? Noon-ish. It is a tournament, so we'll keep you posted, though. We'll give you updates on County 10's YouTube channel if we're late at all. And I said this in the girls' game, but it's a perfect way to waste time at work. You're less productive. You get to have something fun on in the background maybe and forget about work for a little while as we'll bring you basketball. And we're back at the Ford Center Saturday at 8 in the morning. Riverton has a doubleheader against Lovell. Saturday evening, they take on Worland in a doubleheader right back on this same floor at the Wyo Sports Ranch. All of those games right here. Kirsch gets his teammates miss, tries to go back up with it. Actually may have been fouled on the floor by Sheets, but either way it's going to be 2 free throws. 5th team foul on the Wolverines, so bonus for the last 2:29. And Kirsch has shot a lot of free throws here. That one's no good. Three of 6 for Isaac. May get 3 of 7. Can't get that one to go either. And Eric Smith up high for the rebound. Riverton down by a bucket. 2:22 remaining second quarter. A lot of 2s on the scoreboard there. Sheets, right side outside, hands off to Weber. Weber goes down the lane and dishes it off. Jackson, right side outside with it. Now White Plume comes and gets it way at the top. Riverton going to reverse it and go to Smith. Eric Watches his teammates down low, sends it to Weber. Cut goes through, pass intercepted by Getz. Blaze right back up the floor for the Plainsmen. Trying to put a move on Smith, now sends it to the corner. Teammate knocks in a three, that was Roman Smith. Screen from that for a second. Roman knocks the three-pointer in, and a foul called as Jackson crashes to the hoop. Dax Parvin picks up his seconds. Foul on the floor, so ball out of bounds. Quick, strong drive from Garrett Jackson. Impressed with his half so far. Lob on the inbound. Jackson to White Plume. Can't get it to go. Jackson, another offensive rebound up and in. Garrett Jackson having a half. He's got a dozen. Laramie by 3 right now. Almost a pass out of bounds, but Riverton's going to get it back because an offensive foul. Putting the shoulder down there was Isaac Kirsch, knocking over a Riverton defender. He's unhappy with it, so is the Laramie bench. But the official says Wolverine basketball, no matter how strong the opposition feels. Anderson, Jackson, Larson, White Plume, and Smith on the floor for the Wolverines. Eric hands off to Garrett, right back to Eric, left side, outside, squares to the basket, finds Peyton at the top. Peyton has a hand in his face via Blaze Getz. Closing in on 1 minute remaining second quarter. Laramie leads 24-21. Anderson, fancy dribbling, looking for a pass up top that Blaze Getz cuts off and knocks into the scorer's table. Bo calls out the signal, gives it off to Smith. Eric maintains the dribble at the top. Bo looking underneath to Jackson. Floater, 2 is good. Great gather by Garrett, and Jackson has 14 first half points. It's a 1-point game with 35 seconds remaining second quarter. 24-23, Plainsmen on top on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Underneath Parvin, scooping a right-hand shot. No good. Knocked out bounds off of whom? Off a White Plume, they say. It's LHS basketball still. Blaze Getz comes to trigger it in under into the left of the Laramie hoop. They'll stack him up in a box. Can't get a layup off of the inbound. That was Parvin who tried. Now White Plume, left side baseline. 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. Larson stop at the free throw line. Hand back to Jackson. He tries a 3. That is front of the rim. And a tie up on the board is going to result in a Riverton foul, apparently. Official's going to tell us all about it. He says that's Peyton Larson with the foul. Laramie in the bonus will walk all the way down the floor, and Roman Smith, who's hit 2 3-pointers already, going to shoot 2 free throws with 7 seconds left in the first half. First one is good. He'll try to put his team up by 3 right here, and he does. Eric quickly across the time stripe, stop at the free throw line, hand in his face, tough shot, can't bank it in, but he's fouled with no time remaining. Eric muscled up a tough shot. Smith still looking for his first points of the season. Will have an opportunity all by his lonesome at the free throw line before we go to halftime. Now they're going to add time, maybe. Clock says 30 seconds. That cannot possibly be right. They're going to put 3 seconds on the clock. Eric Smith at the free throw line. So they had 3 seconds when they said the foul occurred. Smith's first of 2 is no good off the rim. Stays out. Eric, uncharacteristic that he's still looking for his first points, has distributed the basketball really well. Trying to make it a 2-point game here in the final stages of the second quarter. Now we've got a stoppage. They're looking at the score desk. The time issue, they want 0.3 instead of 3 seconds, which makes a lot more sense. Smith's second is no good. Rebound by Laramie, and the officials will stop the half, and we go to halftime. At the midway point, it's Plainsman 26, Wolverines 23. Got a good one here at the Wyo Sports Ranch. We'll get into the Wyoming Department of Transportation Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show in just a couple of moments. Plainsman lead the Wolverines by 3. Your home for the Wolverines is 105.1 Jack FM, and you can watch streaming video with us on County 10's YouTube channel.
Fremont Motor Companies, Wyoming isn't just where we operate, it's where we belong. For over 85 years, we've stood alongside our community through life's big moments, from turning the key to turning the page in every journey that follows. Here, customers become neighbors, and neighbors become family. Visit us today at Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton or online at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com. We are Wyoming. Together, let's drive.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoor.
Here's Gamble's is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com. Today.
Elevate Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
It's the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Back to the gym. Here's Jerrad Anderson.
Welcoming back into the Wyo Sports.
Second half, and so I think they're going to both come out and play and try to secure the win.
I hope you are right. Again, we saw the Lady Wolverines fall 48-41 after a gritty comeback attempt. They were down 16 to start the fourth quarter, cut that deficit to 4 points, but just kind of ran out of time there at the end. But a good effort by Riverton's girls to start the season against a quality opponent. This Laramie team has been very good for a long time. They were runners-up in the state championship game last year, losing to Campbell County. And they've had a really good makeup of core players, including Neil Summers, among others. Neil, not the only guy that got things done. Jaden Smith comes to mind as a really great guard for Laramie the last couple of years, but Neil now playing with the Wyoming Cowboys and will be a big man for the Pokes here, probably playing more next year. He's not going to get a lot of playing time this season, it doesn't look like, but that just shows you how good he is. He goes D1, and it's kind of a full new look at this Laramie team. They lost a lot of their guys that have been part of those big teams, so didn't know what to expect. They looked gritty and they looked tough, but Wolverines hanging in there with them here to start, and Garrett Jackson playing really good basketball too with a lot of points in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the Laramie team, they make me feel kind of small. I mean, a lot of tall guys on this Laramie team. But, I mean, I mean, Riverton's got some tall guys too, but yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a good second half, and yeah.
We're going to buckle up for that second half. This is the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Sound effect courtesy of Jason Peterson. Thanks for that. Laramie on top of Riverton 26-23. We'll get the third quarter going right after this timeout. You're home for the Wolverines. This is 105.1 Jack FM streaming video on County 10's YouTube channel.
Welcome to Bailey Tire Pros, your local tire and auto repair specialists in Riverton and Lander. Say no to endless online tire listings and experience the convenience of local service. With unbeatable prices and top quality tires, we're here to change the game. Quality service and expert staff ensure you always get the right fit for your car. Choose local. Choose Bailey Tire Pros, where your satisfaction hits the road.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more. Haskell Furniture and Flooring. Best prices, better service.
Welcome you back in here, hopefully, as we are underway third quarter action. Apologize for any technical difficulties you may have encountered there. Riverton trailing Laramie 26-23 here at halftime. Plainsman basketball to get the third quarter going. Too quickly is up and in. Dax Parvin will add to the Laramie advantage as it is now a 5-point game. Clay Sheets, right side, outside. Bo Anderson now has the basketball. Same starters for both teams, by the way, starting the third quarter. Eric Smith, Garrett Jackson, Bo Anderson, Trenton Weber, and Clay Sheets says right down the lane, scooping up a two, up and in. Bo Anderson gets it to drop. Should clarify, Gage Treber not starting in the second half for the Wolverines. He started the game. Gets block, shot, no good. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound fished out of there by Braxton Bleak, and he will gather it in, send it up to Getz, up top for three. That's no good. Skims off the backboard, and another offensive rebound. He's going to draw a foul on the Wolverines. Good position, Jackson Murray down low to haul it in. 6:35 remaining third quarter. Laramie on top 28-25. Inbound triggered to Murray. Left side, outside they go to Dax Parvin. Parvin as Garrett Jackson on him defensively. Now hands off to Getz. Blaze on the floor one time, picks it up. High post, they go to Parvin. Now keeping it hot around the perimeter. Dax has it back, trying to put a move on Eric Smith. He's got Getz open three. That's no good, too strong. And Eric Smith, one of the smaller guys out there, is there for a long rebound. Smith off balance too, got it to go. Good dribble drive, Eric Smith. You wondered when you were going to see some of that, and that's his first points of the season. Getz, left side floater is good. Boy, that's pretty. Blaze Getz with his second field goal, answers the Eric Smith shot, and it's back to a 3-point Plainsman advantage. 5:40 remaining third quarter. Clay Sheets at the top, left alone for three, no good. Front of the rim, Trenton Weber, a nice job hustling down the rebound, but then it's immediately thrown away. Getz is immediately slapped and fouled after he got the pass too. Bo Anderson personal is his third. He and Weber will come out. River White Plume and Peyton Larson back out there for Big Red. Murray has Smith on him defensively. Now will pick up the dribble way up top. Find Bleak. Laramie playing with it right at the top of the key. Bleak still holding at the top of the key. Between the legs dribble, and it's taken away by Smith. Eric, the distance, right hand, soft, good. Eric Smith with back-to-back Wolverine buckets. Cuts the Laramie advantage back down to one. We've played 3 minutes with very little interruption here in the third quarter so far. Missing a layup, the Plainsman that time. Sheets gathers in the rebound. Riverton looking to take the lead here this possession, but Smith going to lose the basketball. Falls down, Getz there to scoop it up. Right-hand layup is good for Blaze. Quick end-to-end action. Underneath, White Plume missed the first time. He'll put it back up and in. Not a lot of defense. Either way, River White Plume's first bucket of the season. Parvin to Murray. Murray spots up for three. No good. Leaves it short. Tries to hustle down his rebound. Saves it. Somehow gets it to Parvin. What a save. Right back to Murray. Three. In and out. No good. Boy, the bench was ready to explode there. Rebound gathered in by Jackson, and Garrett is... They're going to say a foul before that. Is that a foul on Garrett? Official's going to come over and talk to Coach Sheets about this. Coach Sheets looks frustrated. Does nod his head along with the official, though, so maybe not too frustrated. 32-31 Laramie, 4:09 remaining. Quick pace here in the third quarter. Here's Getz, open left corner, three out of the inbound, knocks it in. First triple of the game for Blaze. He's got 9. 4-point Plainsman lead. The official's going to slow things up here. Riverton was halfway down the court. Now they're going to make him come back and inbound again. Anderson jog it up the floor. Left side sends it to Clay Sheets. Now to Weber. Weber, open three, swish. Trenton Weber with his first three-pointer. He's got 5, and the answer is the other way. Jackson Murray all the way down the floor, spots up for 3, and he knocks it home. Well, it was a 1-point game for about 4 seconds, and Murray's three-pointer makes it a 4-point game again. End-to-end action, fun pace right now here this third quarter. Peyton Larson holds it at the top. Larson with Murray on him defensively. Give it off to Anderson, who's bodied and fouled. Player goes down hard for Laramie. River White Plume's right there to check on his opponent, make sure he's okay. Kirsch is able to get up really slow. He's grabbing his left rib area. Looks like he took a shot to the midsection. He is able to jog off. Looks like he'll be all right. Good to see. Gage Treber in and a moving screen set on Riverton. Laramie wanted an illegal screen the last trip down, and they're going to get one there. Jackson's going to come back on for Riverton. The mulleted official said he extended the elbow, and by mulleted I mean literally he has a mullet. In case that was unclear. Foul on the floor assessed to Garrett Jackson. Jackson yet to score this quarter, but he leads Riverton with 14. And Riverton's already got 5 team fouls with 3:08 still to go in the third quarter, so free throws on the way. First one is good. That's T.R. Richardson's first point. T.R. toes the mark, lets the second one fly. No good, too strong. River White Plume there to block him out. 39-34, Plainsman advantage as we've got 3 minutes remaining third quarter action. River White Plume spin in the lane, use the glass, can't get it to go. Stayed on the rim a second, then slides off. Murray put it on the floor one time, spots up 3 straight away, no good. Long rebound to Sheets. Riverton looks to push in transition. Eric lost the handle for a second, now gathers it in, right past the defender, scoop up a tough shot, he's got it. 3 impressive dribble drives, 3 buckets this quarter for Eric Smith Jr. Here's Murray left alone for 3, no good. Trenton Weber with a nice block out down low, and the Wolverines want to push again. Loose ball this time, nearly taken away. Now it is gathered in by Murray. Plainsman back the other direction with a 3-point lead. 3 top of the key is no good by Roman Smith. Front of the rim, his first miss. Put back up and in though by Richardson. Good offensive rebound by TR, and it's a 5-point game. Left side outside, Sheets holds the basketball up top to Weber. Riverton slows it down for the first time in a while here, sets up their offense. 5-point Plainsman advantage on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. White Plume underneath, sends it to the corner. Eric Smith, 3 ball, no good. Rattled around, looked like it hit the top of the rim. Top of the backboard. Nobody stopped anything as we play on. Plainsman haul it down. 3 is good from Roman Smith. There he is, hitting that time. I mentioned it was his first miss from the outside a moment ago. He knocks that one in. And Coach Sheets wants to burn his first time out of the game. 1:25 remaining in period 3. It's Laramie 44, Riverton 36. 11 points now on the Roman Smith ledger. He is 3 of 4 shooting outside. Want to thank our friends at Wyoming.com, making Wolverine basketball possible this season. Check out their home and business internet, great phone service options, and more on their website. That's Wyoming.com. Local company supporting Fremont County athletes. Go Wolverines from Wyoming.com. Well, Laramie has slowly but surely pulled away a little bit here in the third quarter and have built their largest lead of the game now at 8. Not a lot of separation for either side, but this 8-point lead feels like a little bit of breathing room for the Plainsmen. We'll see how Riverton answers here out of the timeout. Sheets works it up the floor for Big Red. Give it to Smith, and now around to Treber. Gage put a move on, stop right side elbow, 2, no good. Smith there for the rebound, puts it back up, got it to go, and he's fouled. 8 points for Eric, all in this quarter, and he's got a chance at the stripe. Free throw no good, and remains a 6-point game. Closing in on 1 minute remaining as Laramie hauls down the rebound. Third quarter action. Newcomer into the game for the Plainsmen is Sigurd Sander, a sophomore, very tall sophomore. And Riverton knocks it away out of bounds. Gets under into the left of the hoop. Triggers it in. Three in the corner is no good by Smith, and a foul on the Plainsmen on the rebound attempt. That's on Zemstop, who just checked back in. Nate's first fourth-team foul on Laramie. Just 52 seconds to go, third quarter. Riverton trailing by 6. Treber to Smith. Top of the key, Eric shouts out some signals. Use a screen. Now we'll back the dribble way off. Sander on him defensively. Size mismatch. Eric goes down the lane off to White Plume. His 2 is no good. And a Wolverine foul on the loose ball rebound. They're going to get Gage Treber. I've got Gage for 4 personals. And Laramie in the bonus. Will shoot 2 times. It is Murray to the line. His first is good. Jackson now with 11 points. And his second in and out, no good. White Plume hauls it down for the Wolverines. Inside of 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Smith through the lane. Looked like he double dribbled with it, and he did. Lost the handle briefly, picked it back up, and put it back on the floor. Official right on top of it. Plainsman basketball in a 7-point cushion. Coach Evans up saying, look at the clock. Let's work for the last shot of the quarter. Usually I guess what the opposing coaches are saying, but I'm right behind them this time. Can actually hear them. On the triple drive, Getz can't get it at the buzzer, and we've reached the end of 3. It's Laramie 45, Riverton 38. Come on back for the fourth quarter with us on 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video coverage on County 10's YouTube channel.
For a trusted partner in your financial journey? At Redden, Kane & Associates, we're more than just CPAs. We're a world-class accounting firm dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients. From tax management and accounting to estate planning and retirement strategies, our experts provide personalized solutions that help you thrive. Our lasting relationships are based on trust and open communication. Let's make your goals become reality. Take the first step towards financial confidence. Visit rivertoncpa.com.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Watch every RHS basketball game all season long on the County 10 YouTube page.
We enter the fourth quarter. Laramie with a 7-point advantage, 45-38. It's Riverton basketball here to begin the fourth quarter. Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson along with you. Glad to have you with us as we're excited for Riverton basketball all season. Here from the Casper Classic, we're at the Wyo Sports Ranch. First time ever hosting a varsity event in this facility. Garrett Jackson 2 off the window as we're into the fourth quarter. Jackson went the entire third quarter without scoring, but he still leads the Wolverines now with 16. 5-point game. Good ball movement here by the Plainsmen. Sets Roman Smith open for a 3. That's no good. Missed everything out of bounds to Riverton High. 33 seconds old in the fourth quarter. Sheets works it up the floor. Hands off to Garrett. Jackson now way up top. White Bloom turns and faces the basket. Give it up to Smith. Eric going to try a long three. Rainbow shot is no good. In and out. And rebound tracked down by Kirsch. Eric certainly has range way out there. May not have been the shot selection his coach wanted that time, though. Bleak. Underneath, pump fake, up and in. Richardson's got it. His second bucket. All 5 of his points coming this half. And he puts Laramie back up by 7. Right side, Eric Smith holds it. Skip pass to Weber. Trenton lose the handle for a second. Now he's on the floor after it with Parvin, and Coach Sheets asks for a timeout. 47-40 with 6:31 remaining. Good heads-up timeout there by Coach Sheets. Look into the Riverton huddle, courtesy of the Jason Peterson camera work. And again, difficult angle for our camera guy to work with today, and new setup for us, so Jason's doing fantastic. We'll be at the Ford Wyoming Center tomorrow, which will be quite the contrast. But I will say, this is a great facility here, the Wyo Sports Ranch. Meant to host a lot of youth sports tournaments. Varsity might be a little bit difficult to navigate in here, but things will improve, I'm sure. It is tough to see the Stranigan tournament disappear this season. I'm hopeful Riverton can get that back next season. Sounds like it's in the works. Sheets out of the timeout, holds it at the top of the key. Pushed and fouled. Is a newcomer into the lineup for the Wolverines here, late sub. Right side, Garrett Jackson has the basketball. Wolverines trying to chip into this 7-point advantage. Corner three, Jackson squares up, can't get it, gets his own rebound though, all the way at the top. Now to Smith at the top of the key. Trying to hustle down a new player or a jersey change for you as Peyton Larson travels with it. Spun in the lane, couldn't get it to go. Paxton Stevens is the new player in. Paxton, a junior for Riverton. I haven't had him in my regular lineup. I don't know how I missed him the first time there. Sorry to Paxton and his family. Richardson, high post. Now way at the top of Roman. Laramie working for a shot down low. Fade away, Richardson double teamed, got it. And a collision after the shot. They're going to get Gage Treber with a push foul after the shot. Shot counts, and Gage, I think, is fouled out. Treber comes off. And so does Paxton Stevens during the stoppage. Peyton Larson back out there. Clay Sheets, Garrett Jackson, Trenton Weber, Eric Smith for the Wolverines. Just 5 minutes remaining in the game. Riverton trailing by 9. Smith put up a tough shot. Can't get it to go from the right side. A rebound taken down by Parvin, who's pushed and fouled in the Laramie backcourt. Still plenty of time for Riverton. You feel a little bit of a loss of energy, it feels like, over the last couple of minutes for the Wolverines, and like the Plainsmen have the momentum currently. Bleak lose the handle, and it's scooped up by Sheets. Nope, by Larson. Larson will give it to Smith, to Jackson, spot up for three. Good, just what Riverton needed. with 4.5 remaining. Garrett Jackson with 19 points. Here is a tipped ball taken away by Smith. Smith, the distance, trying to draw contact, hangs in there, gets it to drop. Quick 5-0 run for Riverton. Eric now in double digits. He's got 10, and it's a 4-point game. Coach Evans wants a timeout after a quick run by the Wolverines. 4:08 remaining fourth quarter. And Laramie needs a timeout. Well, just as I mentioned that it felt like the momentum shifted one way, it's back. The pendulum swings Riverton's direction on a quick 5-0 run. Say hello to our buddy Randy Tucker from county10.com. Randy giving Jason some kudos. Great stuff as always from Randy on our website, and he and Carl Cody team up for this series called County Competitors. If you are not familiar, you have to go check these pieces out that they have done. The photography is phenomenal, and the articles are written so well, and it highlights our young athletes, a variety of athletes in all sports from all Fremont County teams. When you get a chance, search for the County Competitor Series at county10.com. It's been one of my favorite additions in 2025. 4:08 remaining in the contest. Fremont Chevy scoreboard shows Laramie on top of Riverton 49-45. Plainsmen have the basketball. Bleak holds it at the top. He's got Smith on him defensively. Now to Getz. Getz dribble to the free throw line. Back to Braxton. Braxton will hook a pass to Getz. Getz lose the handle, tried to feed the paints on a pass, and it's taken away by Jackson. Coach Evans turns and holds his hands up like, what are we doing here? Riverton continues to chip in on this Plainsman advantage. Sheets holds it at the top, almost stolen by Blaze Getz, knocks it out of bounds, gets a high five from his teammates on the bench, and it's RHS basketball out of bounds. Riverton's got Sheridan tomorrow. Girls at noon, boys at 1:30. We'll have them for you on County 10's YouTube channel and 105.1 Jack FM. Push foul underneath as Murray holding on to Garrett Jackson. Third team foul on the Plainsmen. Ball out of bounds for the Wolverines. Lots of tournament action for all the Fremont County teams this weekend. Lander will host the tournament. Jackson spot up for a long two. Get it to go, and it's a 2-point game. Garrett Jackson now has 21 points. Zemstop to Murray. Now around the horn they go to Getz. He'll try a three. That's no good. Long rebound kept alive, though, by Parvin. Laramie reloads. Parvin to Getz. Through the lane. Got it to go. And one. Dex Parvin with the nice dish. And Blaze Getz now in double digits with 11. And a chance at 12. Chance to put the Plainsmen up by 5. Takes a big deep breath. Toes the mark. Lets it go, and it's good. Anderson crosses the timeline for Riverton High School. Bounce pass underneath Jackson. Turnaround two. That's no good. First time in a while he has missed. Foul on Eric Smith on the rebound attempt. See if Riverton has a surge of energy here in the last 2:40. Zemstop open corner three, no good. Off the front of the rim, Bo Anderson skies for the board. They'll race it down the floor, down the lane, get it to go, and he's fouled. Great body control by Bo Anderson. He goes coast to coast, gets the board at one end, draws the foul, and hits the bucket at the other. Can make it a 2-point game. Free throw is good. Laramie 52, Riverton 50. 2 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in regulation. Should be a fun finish here from the Wyo Sports Ranch in the first game of the season. Plainsman basketball. Murray holds at the top. Shot blocked out of there. Gage Treber got a handful of it. Up top, kept alive by the Plainsman. Now Murray pulls the trigger again for three. That's no good. Too strong. A third chance coming for Laramie, though. Offensive rebound to Getz. Floater is good in the lane. Blaze with 14. Smith holds at the top. Richardson's hands in his face. Circles the dribble around. Now we'll give it to Sheets. Clay left-hand dribble. Skip pass. As Riverton works it around the perimeter. Closing in on 90 seconds remaining. Here's Anderson. Two from about 12 feet is no good. Left it short. And I think there's going to be a Riverton foul on the rebound. There is. Push in the back. Down low. And now Gage Treber will exit. That is foul number 5. Gage finishes with no points in game 1 of the season. 4th team foul for Riverton. So both teams will be in the bonus here in the final 90 seconds. Plainsman with a 4-point cushion and the basketball. Sheets applying a lot of defense to Getz. Blaze. Back to Richardson. Laramie trying to deflate the possession and the clock a little bit. Getz runs into a double team. Kept alive, though. Good ball handling. Now to Murray. Corner 3. That's no good. Sheets rips away the rebound. Big possession here for Riverton with 1 minute remaining. Need a bucket. Smith backs off the dribble. Will settle for a long 3. Good! That's one of those. No, don't. Yep, go for it. Eric Smith for 3. He's got 13, and it's a 1-point game with 51 seconds remaining. Why not go down to the wire in the first game of the season? 54-53. Laramie by a single point. Bailey Tire Pros post-game show coming up at some point here. We'll chat with our player of the game and Coach Sheets. Hope you'll stick around for that. Thanks to our YouTube audience for being with us as well. Got Sigurd watching in Denmark. Linda saying go Wolverines. Porter says go Laramie. Nick and Katie with us saying go Big Red. Linda again checking in saying go Wolverines. And Randy Tucker announcing his support of Jason Peterson, our camera operator tonight. Plainsmen break their huddle first. Wolverines right behind them. Laramie basketball length of the floor to go. 54-53. Plainsmen by a point. Both teams in the bonus now. Possession arrow favors Laramie should we need it. Riverton and Laramie both have 3 timeouts remaining. Getz crosses the time stripe, met by Larson at midcourt. Laramie does not necessarily need to attack the basket, but the lead is just 1, so not very comfortable at this point with still 30 seconds to go. Murray penetrates, now dishes back up top to Getz. Getz goes to Parvin. Parvin is grabbed and fouled by Sheets with 20 seconds remaining. So Dax Parvin will go to the line. Dax, a junior, has hit 3 field goals, has not attempted a free throw so far. Either way here, still remains a 1-possession game. As the first for Dax will rattle in there. And he's got a chance to put the Plainsmen up by 3 with 20 seconds remaining in regulation. And he does. Calm free throws for the junior, knocks them both in. Wolverine basketball with 18 now as Smith crosses the timeline. Smith Use the screen. He'll try a long three for the tie. No good. Front of the rim. Sheets keeps it alive, though. Out to Anderson. Bo steps back. Three. No. Off the front of the rim. Another chance. Sheets with the rebound. Knocked out of bounds off of a Plainsman player with 2.5 seconds. And Coach Sheets is going to call a timeout. Riverton will get a third chance at it. Eric misses short. Bo misses short. But Riverton crashing the rebounds. They need 3 points with 2.5 remaining. It's Laramie 56, Riverton 53. You got a lot of options out there that can shoot the basketball for the Wolverines. And I think the top option might be that shot from Eric Smith, but Bo Anderson can shoot, Garrett Jackson can shoot, Clay Sheets can shoot. Peyton Larson on the floor for the Wolverines, too. It'll be Clay Sheets, the inbound man. 2.5 to go. Can Riverton tie things up here? Sheets to bring it in. Watches some cuts. Sends it to Anderson, who has to go and save it. Pass went through a couple of players' hands, and time will expire on not the best inbound play. Not the inbound play you want to see if you're a Riverton fan, at least. And final score after a very entertaining game goes Laramie 56, Riverton 53. So, hard-fought effort by both teams. Laramie starts the year 1-0. Riverton starts 0-1. We'll get our player of the game up here momentarily. And we'll also talk with Coach Sheets. If I can hustle the coach my way. I'm trying to give him sign language right now. I'll step aside, take a quick timeout, and I'll be back with our Bailey Tire Pros post-game show right after this on 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video on County 10's YouTube channel.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it's for a one-time use or event. That's why they offer tools and equipment rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Center, located at 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Hey, Fremont County, listen up! This is your game changer, Health Source of Riverton with Dr. Jonathan Fabian, the only certified chiropractic sports physician in the area. For a limited time, student athletes get a $10 new patient special. That includes a full initial evaluation, needed x-rays, and a doctor-prescribed pain relief session. Just mention this ad when you call. Stay in the game with expert care from Health Source of Riverton. Call 463-2770 and tell them you heard about the $10 student athlete special.
Welcome you into the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show. Riverton with a hard-fought effort comes up a little bit short, falling to Laramie 56-53. Head coach of the Wolverines, Bo Sheets, joins us, and Coach, might as well go down to the wire in the first game of the season, yeah. I guess. Your thoughts?
It might be indicative of the season. I don't know. We'll find out at the end. But, yeah, Laramie's a good team. They do a lot of good things, spacing. They shoot the ball well. They attack. They're physical. Very good opponent to start the year with. And I thought our boys did an okay job. Starting out is probably my fault for not having us ready to go at the beginning of the game. But then once we woke up, we were right there with them, except for, one or two little spurts where they got up to 8, and then we cut it back to, 1 or 2. And very pleased with our effort.
Yeah, I know that's a different Laramie team, but they've been so good for so long, and they've got some new players this year. But compared to how you matched up with them last year, I feel like you got to feel good for hanging in there with one of the top teams the last few years.
Yeah, most definitely. And it's kind of like you can talk about Sheridan, Star Valley, whoever else at whatever levels in football. Those kids that get to practice against the best guys every day in practice, when it's their turn, They've already seen really good competition. So, for Laramie to be in the state championship the last 3 years, the guys that were right behind them got to experience that every day in practice. So when they get to the games, it's kind of like, oh, this isn't too bad. So we knew they would be good. We knew that they had some great shooters. They were again a little bit more athletic and more physical than we kind of remembered from JV last year. But that's kind of what the weight room does, and getting in a whole lot of reps in the offseason.
You had good efforts all around, I thought, but Garrett Jackson really stood out offensively.
Yeah, no, he did a great job. And Garrett's that kid that is kind of a mismatch problem for other teams. He doesn't just jump off the screen at you because he's the quickest or he jumps the highest or whatever. But he's really, really good with his footwork, and he attacks the rim. He can pull it from three. He does a lot of things well. And again, that's probably going to be set out of 7 or 8 of our guys this year. They do a lot of things really well. Nothing just spectacular, but they're pretty good at a whole bunch of things.
You've got a little bit of downtime maybe. What do you do over the next few hours to get ready for Sheridan tomorrow?
Yeah, so, our sophomores will play here, and another, one game in between they'll play, and then we'll go watch tonight's game with Level and Kelly. That'll be a good game. And then tomorrow do it all over again, and then Saturday it's even more. So it's a great time of year to be back in the gym where it's nice and warm and cozy, and you get to watch some boys and the girls too compete. So excited for the season to get started.
I'll wrap it up like this. Just curious on your thoughts on this tournament overall and this building. Was it interesting at all playing in a layout like this where there's 6 courts all together, or did that phase this team at all?
No, it didn't phase it. And we've been over here quite a bit with our kids, our younger youth kids, so we knew what the venue was. It's a unique varsity setting just because it's set up more like a youth game. But once the game got started, the competition kicks up. It doesn't matter if you're on the park or the playground court, you're going to play hard. And I thought the boys did an excellent job of that. Our energy was good. So, again, I'm very pleased with the boys. It would have been fun to get that win. We make some free throws. We get some box outs. We don't have as many fouls. But again, that's why you show up, and we haven't had a ton of time to work on things. Like, I apologize to the boys. We didn't have a great three-point chance ready against a switching team there late. So we should have had that ready. But first few weeks fly by, and then you have games. So very pleased with the boys, and liked our effort.
Yeah, I did too, and I think you're going to be a lot of fun to watch all season, so I'm excited already for tomorrow, Coach. Appreciate you coming up here, and we'll do it all over again. Guys. Thank you. Coach Sheets joining us here on the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show. Riverton falling to Laramie 56-53. Had a chance there at the end, 2.5 seconds remaining. Needed a three-pointer out of the timeout, but the inbounds pass was errant. Bo Anderson tried to save it, and as he was saving it, time expired on Riverton. But you don't want to harp on the last couple of seconds there because Riverton had a fun effort down to the stretch. Let's recap final scoring numbers here real quick for you. Starting with the Laramie Plainsmen in victory, Blaze Getz finishes with 14 points, 11 for Jackson Murray, 11 for Roman Smith, 7 points for T.R. Richardson, 5 points for Isaac Kirsch, and Dax Parvin had 8 in there too. I missed him in the chronological order, so I apologize for that, but Dax Parvin with 8. Riverton led by Garrett Jackson. Phenomenal effort from Garrett. The only quarter he didn't just completely dominate was the third quarter, where he didn't score at all, but in those 3 quarters he did score. He finishes with 21 points. Garrett is going to be fun to watch this year, I think, for Riverton. So is Eric Smith. He didn't score at all in the first half, and he finishes the game with 13, so he came on strong there in the last 16 minutes offensively. Bo Anderson, another one of those names that hit a clutch shot when he needed to. He finishes with 8. Peyton Larson had 4 as I try to go in order. This is always a disaster when I do that. Trenton Weber had 5. Then I should say Peyton Larson had 4. And River Whiteplume finishes with 2 points. That, I think, should add up to 56-53. Don't check me. Don't go over the fine print there, but Riverton falling to Laramie, both the girls and boys tonight. Girls game goes 48-41 in favor of the Plainsmen. And the boys' game goes 56-53. Let's bring our camera operator on. Jason Peterson, your final thoughts.
Final thoughts was it was a couple of good close games. I mean, for the start of the season, I think both teams come out. They played really well. I mean, to start the season 0-1. I mean, I'll kind of react on what Coach Bosner said. Kind of get the cobwebs out the first game, kind of, work out some things, kind of, do this and that, what we need to do, come back tomorrow and, be a little bit better, So, but I mean, a couple of close games. I mean, they both come out, they played hard. I mean, Laramie's a good team. Like Coach Sheets just said, Laramie is a good team, So, but, tomorrow's a new day. We'll come back and, we'll do it all over again. Looking forward to it.
Again, I'm not trying to downplay this because you want to win, and that's why you're competitive.
Yep.
But these tournament games, wins and losses don't mean that much. You just want to see your kids improving.
Yep.
You want to see them competitive. You want to see them learning. And I think, small sample size, we've only seen one game, but I think both of these Riverton teams are going to be fun through the season.
I think so. The girls team, they got the seniors this year. Last year they didn't have one senior. I mean, it was a kind of a young, small squad, so, but, they're, coming out with a bunch of seniors and, Coach Bosner is he's all hyped up for this season. I mean, he's seeing some good, things happening, had a lot of good practices, but, it's just the start of the season, but, a lot can happen, we just started, so it's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, exactly. A lot to be seen, and we've got a lot of games to cram into the next couple of days. Jason and I are going to be back tomorrow around noon as the Riverton.
4 more.
Riverton girls play against Sheridan tomorrow at noon, and then at 1:30, somewhere in that neighborhood, the boys will play. Keep in mind, these are tournaments, so we might be a little bit behind schedule, but we'll notify you as soon as we go on via our YouTube channel and, of course, radio coverage on Jack FM. And then Saturday, we've got 4 games to bring you, 2 doubleheaders. Riverton will play Lovell in the morning at 8 and 9:30, and then they play Worland in the evening at 5 and 6:30. So basketball season is here, and we're just going to slam you with a whole bunch of games right off the bats.
It is. The 8 o'clock and 9:30 game, that's a little too early for me. But, I'm not used to that. But regardless, it's going to be fun, and we'll be ready to go Saturday. So.
I know it's early, but I got to do the old man thing and say I'd rather play at 8 in the morning than 8 at night anymore. I cannot.
Well, we thought we were going to have an early morning,
games.
And then we got them other 2 games thrown at us. So it's going to be an all-day thing for us. So
the good news is, if you're 16, 17 years old, like a lot of these kids are, you can play at any time. You can get up at 3 in the morning and play if you had to.
What I would give to be that age again.
For sure. All right. Again, Laramie with the sweep, but competitive games in both of them. Laramie ladies win 48-41. Laramie boys knock off Riverton 56-53. Jason, thanks for all you do. Thanks for running the camera and holding things down again for us.
Yeah, pleasure. And like I said, I always look forward to this time. When football season's done, like I said, I always want basketball season to start. But, we got 1 day down, 2 more to go, and be ready to roll tomorrow.
Yep, we will do it again here in a few hours. Be back with you around noon or so. Thanks to everybody for catching Wolverine basketball. Thanks to our great sponsors that make this season possible and make it possible for us to be here with the Riverton girls and boys. We appreciate them. Couldn't do it without all of our great sponsors. So if you happen to see one of the ads throughout these broadcasts and it's a place you want to do business with, please let them know they're appreciated for supporting Riverton High School sports. For Jason Peterson, I'm Jerrad Anderson. We'll see you tomorrow and send you back to 105.1 Jack FM. And for those of you on our YouTube channel, we'll say so long from the Wyo Sports Ranch in Casper.